What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're back here in the basement for the New York Knicks Game 5 versus the Philadelphia 76ers. We're up 3-1, and we need to end this tonight. We need to end this today. Got OG, Josh, Isaiah, Dante, and Jalen on the starting five. We got Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris, Embiid, Lowry, Tyrese Maxey on the side for the Sixers. This game's about to get underway. And after all that crap talk and all that garbage and all that everything that was happening from the fans in Philly, we need to end this series now. We need to end this series now. Look, I get it as fans. I get what we did. I understand it. We just listen. There was a whole lot of smack talking going on. Philly fans should be used to that because they're usually the more obnoxious ones than we are. But I'll tell you what. We better close this series out, man, because doing that and the series isn't even over. That's a bold move. And Embiid at his own stadium here in FMB in his town, in his stadium is crazy. It's crazy. Well, Philadelphia won the tip off, and they're driving the lane right now and missed. Brunson gets the ball. We're underway. Let's go. Gunner, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Gunner's in the basement. Doug, Sand Dollar Trucker, my old tanker buddy, is in the basement. What's up? Oh, man. Loving it, Doug. I'm absolutely loving it, man. I am a fan. I'm all in. Gunner, should Ovechkin retire? He looked pathetic in the series against the Rangers. He's not going to because he's too close to the record. And outside of the playoff series, honestly, he scored 31 goals this season, so he started slow at the beginning of the year, but he really turned it on at the end of the season. Ovechkin scored 31 goals at, 38, 39 years old? He's not going to retire based on that alone. Had he finished with maybe 9 or 10 goals, he wouldn't cheapen Gretzky's record by hanging around. No way he's retiring. We shut him down in the series. Think about it. Doug, I'll get back to you. I want to talk about NASCAR for sure. Think about it, Gunner. Washington only had two real threats on offense, and that was Ovechkin, scored 31 goals in the season, and Strome, who had 26 goals during the season. Those are your two threats. The rest of the team had way less than 20 goals. So they shut them down. It's like, hey, man, let's see the rest of your team beat us. Do you know that the Capitals only led the Rangers for a little over 3 minutes in the entire series? They only had the lead for a total of a little over 3 minutes. Can you believe that? That's domination. They had a 1-0 lead here or there, and that was about it. I think in 2 games they had a 1-0 lead. But overall, that was it. So anyway, Doug, loving it. Loving the NASCAR, man. I never knew I would like it that much. I didn't really have an opinion. Embiid putting it up. Missed. It's 3-0 right now, Philly. It's the beginning of the game. He missed it also. So Tobias Harris just missed a 3. So Brunson bringing it back up court. We need to just put this away in our house. Brunson for 3. Missed it. As usual, we're starting out slow. I mean, it's only 2 minutes in, but we're starting out slow. Philly missed it. So they're not really doing much more than we're doing right now. Yeah, Doug, Brunson missed the freaking layup. What is going on, man? Nobody on either team wants to score. But the Knicks always start out like this. We always start out like this. Philly puts up a shot and misses. It's still 3-0. We're a little over 2.5 minutes in right now. Only a little over 2.5 minutes in. So yeah, Doug. It's way more interesting than I thought it was going to be honest with you, man. Way more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I had the stereotypical. Well, I mean, I was so much into the 4 sports that I love, the Knicks, Rangers, Yankees, Jets, and I watch other teams too, that I never really gave NASCAR a chance. Not that I didn't think it would be good. I just didn't really think about it. And grandson watches it, watches F1. He watches F1 more than NASCAR, but it got me into checking out some races so we could have some things in common. It really took off for me. I love it. I absolutely love it. 5-0 Philly right now. Bruin, another OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Bruin's in the basement. What's up, Bruin? Good luck tonight, Bruin. Finish off Toronto. Yep, you got the Panthers waiting for you. I'm sure you guys want to pay them back. I'm sure the Bruins would love to pay the Panthers back. They're waiting. The Rangers are going to have the Carolina Hurricane. Tyrese Maxey driving the lane. Missed the layup. Boy, both teams are playing poorly, but we're over 3 minutes into the game. We don't even have a bucket yet. I mean, come on. But the Knicks always start out slowly. We all know the NBA is about the second half. Vincenzo for three. He misses. Boy, what a pathetic start to the game. Bruin, surprised you're getting into NASCAR now, Johnny. I know. It's a lot more technical than just driving. Doug, no joke. No joke. Why, Bruin, do you watch? I found out there's a lot of guys. I mean, I drove trucks and I heard about NASCAR from a lot of other truck drivers. I just never, like I said, I can't say I wasn't into it. I'd never really watched it. I didn't realize how technical it was, how drafting, how all the manufacturers stay together. Ford, Toyota, and Chevy, they all stay together until, you get to the final lap or two, and now it's all about me. As we found out in Talladega with McDowell and Keselowski, right? Doug, you saw that. Pushing them and pushing them and pushing them. And then he tried, the McDowell made all those huge monster moves, man, and took himself out of the race, and freaking Tyler Reddick came out of nowhere and won. I realized, man, nothing matters until that final lap. It's crazy because McDowell had it. But the announcers kept saying it, Doug. Right now we're at a timeout. The announcers kept saying it. Keselowski's going to make a move. He's going to make a move. He's going to make a move. They kept saying it because the guy hasn't won a race since 2021. So they kept saying he was going to make a move, and he made it. He made it, and McDowell tried to block him and ended up screwing himself, man. I mean, I don't know if he would have overtaken McDowell or not. It's just the point that when he cut all the way back down the track to block him, whew. So here we are, guys, 4.5 minutes into the game, and it's 5-1. It's like a baseball score right now. 5-2 Philly, 4.5 minutes into the game. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Doug, I'm all in. When I get into a sport like I got into footy, the Australian League football, I was all in from the start. Game is incredible. It's incredible to watch. And the athleticism is unreal. They don't wear pads. They make passes like a quarterback would make, except they do it with their feet. And I'm talking like in traffic, downfield, in traffic, making these connections. It's absolutely insane. Some other sports I've tried and didn't really get into it. Like, I'm not into college sports at all. Just not into them. I can't get into it. I feel like I'm watching JV. No offense to anybody that loves it. I just feel like I'm watching JV sports. Here we go. We're down 10-2. 10-2. But Philly's had the lead on us in a lot of beginnings of games. This is nothing new. Brunson just traveled. Oh, timeout. Thibodeau is pissed. Our coach is always pissed, but he has a right to be. We're missing all these shots. Gunner, is Tampa reigns of domination finally over? They've been getting worse and worse over the last couple of years. Gunner, remember we talked about this. What did I say about the Pittsburgh Penguins? The Pittsburgh Penguins won their cup, won another one in 2017, 2018 2018, right? They beat the Nashville Predators. Since then, they haven't even won a playoff round. Everybody said, oh, man, you don't want to play Pittsburgh. Now, that's true. The first couple of years after winning that cup, you don't want to play Sidney Crosby and them. But now they haven't even made the playoffs the last couple of years. I said when the Lightning lost their when they went to their third cup in a row and finally lost, the next year they lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round last year. They got destroyed last night. I watched that game, and then I'm like, the third period was like, wow, they got dominated. I knew the Panthers were a better team, but I mean, I expected a little fight out of them. They got dominated, absolutely dominated. But yeah, you're right. Maybe they're stepping stone now, man. The players are getting older. They had a great reign. Remember, they made the cup in 2015. They lost to the Blackhawks, and then they had that sweep by the Columbus Blue Jackets, the 8th seed, beating the then record-setting Tampa Bay Lightning for wins. They beat them, swept them. Like, that's unbelievable in any sport, that a number one team who set the wins record at the time and then gets swept by a team that just made the playoffs at the midnight hour. But then they went on and won the next 2 cups in a row, back to back. And then they lost the third one to the Avalanche, which was just a younger, faster team. That's all. But then since then, they've fallen off the map. Lou is in the chat. You never know where the Lunicorn is going to pop up. On the screen, is he going to pop up in the chat? You never know when the Lunicorn's going to pop up. Right, Lou? Can we make a shot? Can somebody make a shot? But you know how we start out in games. The Rangers do it and the Knicks do it. It's like a Madison Square Garden thing. Both teams don't like playing the first period or the first quarter of games. They don't like playing. They don't like playing right away. And then they both of them, they kick it into gear. Like, this is a pathetic start. But we've seen this in this series already. We've seen the Knicks start this poorly. We've seen it. We've seen it, man. Bruin, I kind of dabbled with NASCAR. Dude, it's exciting, man. It's exciting. Now, I know some guys like the old days better than – I don't know anything about the old days, so I can only go on what I'm watching. But, you know, some of my old trucker friends, I would tell them, man, I just got into the sport. But I understand, like, I love old school football better than I like it today, but I still love the sport. Like, I wouldn't drop it. You know, basketball, hockey, even baseball has changed over the years. I liked the game a lot better back then, but I still love the game now. Smith TV. Where's my pen? I'm going to write that down. Smith TV. Look at this freaking pad. I'll check it out. You know, once I jump into something like this, I go all in. Even with the footy, I went all in. Started looking up history, started looking up who was the winners, who used to win, things like that. When I watch a sport, I want to know everything about it. I don't want to just watch and be a casual fan. I want to get to know as much as I can if I'm really into it like that, which I am. So, Hartenstein with a mid-range jumper. Here we go. Lou, Gunner, what's up, Lou? Everybody said what's up to Lou. Flip, first Ozzy accounted for, another dweller in the basement. Morning, afternoon, and good evening, dwellers. There you go. Morning, afternoon, you covered it all. And good evening. What's happening, Flip? Raleigh, OG cellar dweller and diehard Knicks fan in the basement. What's up, Raleigh? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Raleigh, I know you saw the YouTube videos of the Knicks fans, right? The Knicks fans were going crazy. And Raleigh, by the way, is our former Marine Corps representative in the basement as well. Always appreciate the service. And B just got stripped. Josh Hart bringing it back up. Hart to Brunson. Oh, Brunson hesitated. OG with the dunk. OG brings it down. 12-8 now. Now we're starting to roll. Bruin, Raleigh, what's up? Everybody saying what's up? Lou, Beauchamp is out the rest of the playoffs. Yep. That's right. I just heard that, Lou. I just heard that. Look at Rocco's upset about it, too. I mean, Bojan, his whole career is consistently inconsistent, but that's just another guy out. But what does this team do? Next man up. I feel like this hat is too bright. Next man up. That's what we do. Next man up. Right? Wasn't that too bright? Yeah, it looked like it was too bright. It's blinding me. Anyway, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. I almost said period. First quarter, 14-8 Philly. This has been a bad shooting quarter for both teams. Bruin, most of the races he posted from the 70s to the 2000s. Good. I want to see him. I want to see him, man, because that's, like I said, that's something that I'm really enjoying it, man. It's not people just driving in a freaking circle. These guys have a lot of strategy, man, including when to pit, when not to pit. And now Doug $100 trucker in here, my road buddy out there, drove tankers with me in Texas. We drove oil tankers in Texas. So it's a great dude, man. Good friend of mine. So he watches it, and he knows a lot more than I do. But there's some good strategy. I love strategy in sports, man. I really see there's more than just driving the car and getting fuel and changing tires. It's a big strategy. Brunson driving the lane. Go, go, go. He lost the ball. Travel. He didn't travel. Oh, come on. I said he traveled. We're only down by 4 now. It's 14-10. Bojan being out is not good. Guys, at halftime, what's cool tonight, at halftime, I can turn to the Yankee game. I'll tell you what, I've only watched a couple of Yankee games, and yes, for all that have asked me, Josh Hart! Boy, Josh Hart, man, is so he does all the intangibles, man. He may not, like the other night, he didn't have a whole lot of points, but he had like 17 boards. Guy is so invaluable to this team. He is our workhorse, Josh Hart. He has more rebounds. He has the most rebounds of any guard in the NBA. Thank you, Eric, for giving me that info because I wasn't aware. I knew he was one of the top ones. I didn't know he was the best one. Raleigh, summer baseball streams are a different beast on this channel. Yeah, they are. We're going to get back into them. For those that have asked, hey, you haven't done any Yankees. Man, it's the playoffs. The Knicks and the Rangers right now rule. And Raleigh's right. For those that haven't experienced the baseball streaming on this channel, it's a whole different beast. It's a whole different talk because we got so much time to talk. It's a whole different animal on here for those that haven't experienced when we do baseball on this channel. And it's coming. But I'll tell you what, I've seen 4 full Yankee games, and I mean start to finish this year so far. 4. And the Yankees lost 3 of them, so it must have been me. Because every time I don't watch, they win 15-5, 11-1. I turn on the game last night. I'm all ready to watch it, and they lose 2-0. Nothing. Vincenzo with the mid-range jumper. 18-17 Philly right now. Less than 3 minutes left in the first quarter. This is what's up. This is what we're talking about right here. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Watching how the car has evolved over time is fascinating. The car of tomorrow being one of the biggest game changers when it comes to the driver safety. Yeah, the next gen, right? The next gen car, and I'm just learning about it. But I know enough to know it's called the next gen car. I hear some great things about it. I hear some bad things. But change in any sport is going to come with some scrutiny, right? Bruin, no kidding, Raleigh. Yeah, baseball on this channel, man. Wait till we get going on that. But that is so not the priority right now with the Rangers and Knicks going to be going deep in the playoffs. The Yankees they're on the back burner right now when it comes to streaming. But we're going to be, when it gets going, it's going to be a lot of fun. I might do one here or there if we're in between series or something. I almost did the one last night. Thank goodness I didn't. That would have been a classic one. That would have took us back to the summer of August of 22. I should just say the 10-18. The OGs know what that means. I should have taken us back. That game last night took us back to the 10-18 game, the 10-18 month. No one get hits. No one can score any runs. 1-2, like that old Bugs Bunny cartoon with the baseball team. For the guys old enough to remember that, 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. That was us when we came up the bat last night. And then, don't get me started. It's all Knicks and Rangers right now. That's right, Lou. It's all Knicks and Rangers right now. By the way, Lou, I love that Met City Connect jersey. That is hot. I thought they were doing something completely different than that. That is hot. I like that that New York that City Connect jersey the Mets have. That is fire, man. That is a really nice looking jersey, man. Considering getting that one. But I mean, the names they offer right now is like Pete Alonso, who I know is not even going to be on the team next year. Or Lindor. Maybe get Lindor. He's on the team for like another 8 years, isn't he? Raleigh, priority is Knicks charging into the championship this year. That's right. We have players out. Brunson, our role players, have stepped up. Big call. They have stepped up this year. Look at, as this team, and we're not being biased when we're saying this. I'm being real. This team is unity like remember the movie Remember the Titans? That's what this team is like. It's next man up. Bojan being out for the rest of the series, next man up. Mitchell Robinson missed the last game. You think Embiid would have had a field day. Nope. OG, Precious Achiuwa, next man up. Precious Achiuwa came in. It's next man up time. Randall's been out. Next man up. Josh Hart has been all over the boards. What do you have the other night? Like 4 points? They had like 4 points. They had like 15 to 17 boards, somewhere around there. Hartenstein has been killing it when Robinson went out. This team has been unity for the entire season. Think about what other team had. Brunson's the only real starter. Well, now OG and Robinson are back, but for most of the season, Brunson was the only real starter we had, from the start of the season, from our starting five. He was the only man left. We're really doing this with a bunch of role players, but our heart is bigger than anybody else. Look at that. Hart, Josh Hart, he's like the heart of the team. Come on. Gun of the Car of Tomorrow came out in 2007. The death of Dale Earnhardt is one of the main reasons they started developing it, right? Wasn't it like the Hans, H-A-N-S? Was it Hans type of protection? I think that he refused to wear that. I mean, they did call him the Intimidator for a reason, right? And I don't know a lot of history, so I'm not going to sit here and start going on and on about his. I'm going to look his history up because I'm very fascinated. But I know he's one of the biggest races of all time, an Intimidator. That was his nickname, the Intimidator, right? So I'm going to look up a documentary on him and probably do a review on him. But as far as I understand it, he didn't wear the new thing that would have saved him. Is that true? I don't know. You or Doug might be able to answer that. Doug being Sand Dollar Trucker. Embiid missed the first one. Knicks got to put this series away. Embiid is averaging 35 points a game. You know what's funny about fans? All this trash talk they do, and they should, because look what he did to Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, man, that was dirty what Embiid did to him. So he deserves it. But you know what? If he landed on the Knicks for whatever reason, they'd all be cheering him. That's how it works. OG Cellar Dweller Trouba Train. Mike is in the house. Mike is in the basement. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks. Trouba. Rangers. Boom. Come on, man. The Capitals led us for a little over 3 minutes in that 4-game sweep. They led the series in any game for a little over 3 minutes. A little over 3 minutes. That is pure domination. Our warm-up series is over. Carolina should be next. I think they're playing in a couple minutes. But Carolina should be our next opponent. We can take them in 6. I think we'll take Carolina in 6. But they're definitely going to be tougher than the Capitals. Capitals was a warm-up round for us. Bruin, yeah, that Met City Connect jersey is pretty sharp. Yeah, that is. It's a nice jersey. I gotta say it's nice. But I can't get one if it has players' names on it. That's going to be gone. Alonzo. Why would I get that, man? He's going to be gone. He's going to be off the team. He's going to be a Yankee next year, Alonzo. Rizzo will be gone, and a Pete Alonso will be a Yankee. What's going on here? 19-17 Philly right now. Robinson and Kelly Oubre look like they're having a little bit of a problem. Oh, not anymore. That's cool. Robinson just put his fist out like, hey, man, whatever happened, let's just keep it moving. It has been a physical series. Oh, I see what happened. Robinson shoved Oubre to the ground. Well, yeah, he did shove him, but you know what? Robinson apologized, though. He just deaded that, all right, man, sorry. Trouba Lou, Jimmy Johnson is going down as the best driver of all time. Is that true? Trouba, what up? Trouba's a NASCAR guy. Trouba, I can't answer this because I'm so new to the sport. Jimmy Johnson, I know he's a big name in this sport, but I don't know if he's the best of all time. Again, I am too new to even debate drivers or anything else, guys. I'm too new. I'm too new to NASCAR to debate anything. Trouba, Sand Dollar Trucker, my man Doug, my trucking buddy, they watch NASCAR. I'm just getting into it, so don't look to me to answer trivia or anything on that. I don't know enough. I'm just getting into the sport now. Trouba says no, Lou. No. And that's got to be to you. Jimmy Johnson going down as the best driver of all time. Trouba says no. Lou, what do you say to that? Lou, 7-time champ, only one to win 5 in a row. Richard Petty. Trouba comes back with Richard Petty. Now, I know these names, but, like I knew Jack Nicklaus growing up, and I never watched golf. You knew Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson. I didn't watch golf. Richard Petty, I know. Mario Andretti, I know these names. Dale Earnhardt, I know the names because Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart. Like, I know all these names. I never watched the races then, though. But you know it from being a sports fan and watching ESPN or Fox Sports or whatever else. You're going to know other sports because they show the highlights of everything. Come on, let's go. Josh Hart bringing it up. Mitchell Robinson, dump off to Brunson. Brunson, back to Hart. OG. Oh, I thought he was going to hit that three. It looked good. 150 left in the first quarter. Kelly Oubre wide open for corner three. He missed it. Embiid gets the rebound, knocks it back out. Cameron Payne bangs the three. 22-17 Philly. Gunner, the Hans device was in. Oh, I did get that right, huh? The Hans device was in use, but most drivers didn't want to wear it. It became mandatory in 2001 because of several deaths they may have prevented. It's kind of like the helmet in hockey when that first came around. Nobody wanted to wear that. Some people wore it, some people didn't. And then that face mask, a lot of guys didn't want to wear it. Most famously, for Ranger fans that do remember this, Mark Stahl, our longtime defenseman, Mark Stahl, did not want to wear that face guard. Never wanted to wear it until he got his cheekbone pretty much shattered. And all of a sudden, he came out and he was wearing it. Funny how that works. Bruin, I wish I could give an educated opinion. I can't either right now. I can't. I'm only watching, so I would not dare get into a debate over NASCAR. Come on, it bounced around the rim like 10 times and then went in. 24-17 Philly, 1 minute left in the first quarter. We all know the NBA is second half. Philly has 8 second chance points to our 0. Come on, Brunson, take him. Take Cameron Payne. Brunson dumps it back out to OG. He missed the pass. Come on, went out of bounds. Petty had 200 wins. No one's even close. Oh, well, Lou, what do you got for that? I like this. Lou and Trouba going back and forth. Raleigh, I thought the Gravedigger monster truck was a part of NASCAR for a very long time. Show much how much knowledge I have. The Gravedigger? Even I knew that. The Bigfoot, the monster truck. I thought that was part of NASCAR. I wasn't that bad, man. Foul on Josh Hart. Come on. Bruin, it sounds like Richard Petty's the GOAT. 200 wins. No one else is even close. Sounds like the GOAT to me. What do you got, Lou? Where did Lou go? Lou, don't fall off, man. You brought in a big statement. Trouba came back at you. You can't do that in the basement, bro. Come on, Lou. Don't disappear. Bruin, yeah. Trouba, my friend was killed racing in Connecticut racing, same as Dale. Wow. Tommy Baldwin Sr., look it up. I will. I'm going to write his name down. Tommy Baldwin Sr. I'll look that up, Trouba. I'll look that up. Gunner, Petty has 200. Second place is Dave Person with 105. Wow. Sounds like the GOAT to me. Lou, where are you? Where are you, Lou? Where did Lou's last thing he said? 7-time champ, only one to win 5 in a row for Jimmy Johnson. Come on, Lou, don't disappear on us, man. Don't disappear. Vol Footy, another Australian in the basement. What's going on, Vol Footy? Subscribe if you haven't yet. bell notice and subscribe, bell notice, and like button. Why did that happen? Because we're in the basement. That's why that happened. Looking forward to the Lions versus Gold Coast clash. Oh, yeah, man. I need the Lions to start winning. We're 2-5. Come on. Charlie Cameron and company's got to get it going, man. Let's go. What's going on with that team? I don't know if Chris Fagan has lost the team. I don't know if he's talking to empty ears in the locker room. Do they not paying attention to they got Lockie Neals is what's going on with him? Is there personal issues going on that's wrecking this team right now? They're 2-5. They've had the window to win for a little while now, and it's starting to close. They've been in the top 5 on that ladder since 2019. They've been in the top 5, and then they fell short in the premiership last year, right? So come on, now they're 2-5. They've had the window for a little while now. We'll see what happens, Vol Footy. We'll see what happens. Trouba Johnson had 83 wins, I believe. Wow, that's 117 short of 200. 117 short. Lou, where are you at, Lou? Hey, Volt. Yep. Sorry to hear that, Trouba. Yeah, man. Trouba, how long ago was that? I remember you telling me about the NASCAR, and I appreciate it, Trouba, because I can use all the help I can get. I'm going to keep putting NASCAR videos out, too. I'm going to be putting them out. I can't believe I put out like a couple, and I had like, that doesn't sound like a lot, but even to get like 150 views on NASCAR, and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and B, that's a lot for putting out something that you don't even do on the channel, right? So for me, that was surprising. I figured I'd get like 1. But I am a student of the game. Josh Hart with the 3. Midcourt 3. 26-20. At the buzzer. Hart put that up from midcourt, I think. Pretty much midcourt. He put up a 3 at the buzzer and hit it. 26-20 Philly. Oh, that's what's up. Man, that is great. Volt might be a grand final hangover, maybe. It happens here. Sometimes the Super Bowl runner-up, well, there was a long stretch where the Super Bowl runner-up didn't even make it back the next year. Sorry, Buffalo Bill fans, I won't bring up that history. But most of it happens. There are hangovers. Flex, our moderator, basement moderator, another Aussie accounted for in the basement. G'day, mate. Notice the YouTube Discord notifications wasn't working. The bot that did it changed to a website to control it, so I'm hoping I fixed all that up. That's great, Flex. Thank you. Flex is our the basement technical mechanic and the basement moderator. Flex. He has saved me. I lost my other Discord. I don't know what I did wrong, but Flex got me a whole new one, man. He is very important factor in the basement, Flex. Yeah, that's what YouTube notifications want. I was wondering why that wasn't on there, man. I know you're going through some stuff right now too, Flex. I didn't want to bother you about that. I figured sooner or later you might pick up on it. I know you, and hopefully everything's going a lot better for you now, my man. Trouba, I golfed with him 2 days before he was. Oh man. That sucks, man. I'm sorry about that, man. 2004. I'm definitely looking him up, Trouba. I'm definitely looking him up. Wow, that's awful, man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Gunner, Petty is called the king for a reason. Up, lose back. It's like in any sport. With time, the field and competition gets better and better. It gets harder to win. So are you saying Jimmy Johnson is Petty despite being 117 wins behind him? Are you saying he's driving in harder races right now? That the field is tougher? Tell us, Lou. Tell us why he's better than Richard Petty. Tell us. I can't help you because I don't know anything about NASCAR history. Nothing. So it's between you and Trouba right now. Look at me, Lou, instigating. This is like back when you used to go back and forth with Gardini. We haven't had this on the channel in a while, man. This is great. So you're saying the field is tougher. That Jimmy Johnson back then would have killed it. Is that what you said? I'm putting words in your mouth. Trouba, wrong, Lou. Uh-oh. Trouba says wrong, Lou. Now it's about money, sponsors, and teams. That's why the lower guys have zero shot. The playing field was more even back in the day. Boom! Let's see Lou's response to that. Like I said, I only know what I'm watching. This is my first year watching. I've seen 4 total races. 4. Look at Patrick Ewing and John Starks at the game right now. Bill Bradley at the game. Marcus Camby, Latrell Sprewell. Some of the Rangers are at the game. Larry Johnson's at the game. This is great, man. And this is fitting. Of course, Alan Hughes, this is fitting because Carmelo, the Knicks team of the 90s, fought like this team's fighting. Those Knicks teams fought hard. They were a unit. They battled, and that's what this team is like. That's what this team is like. Even Stark said this is like the 90s Knicks. They have the heart and the tenacity. Flex, feel free to message me whenever you notice something not working right. I'll try to fix it ASAP. Flex, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It's trying to respect, if you have things going on, I always want to respect that, man, because I'm just a fan. We're all just fans in here. The basement is all about fans, just fans. We're all BSing about sports and challenging each other on trivia and debates and all that. So I appreciate any time you can give help on the channel, Flex. I really do, man. But like I said, man, it's a big basement family down here. That's what it is. We don't have the biggest channel, but we have the best channel when it comes to this sort of stuff, man. I look forward to coming on here. I feel like I'm watching the game. Well, we are watching the game, but you know what I mean. Flex, I just read that. Vault, been watching you ever since you started getting into our great sport. Where's the best place to suggest video for reaction, Johnny? You can, Vault, and I'm sorry, man. Sometimes I feel badly when I tell people to subscribe, and they're like, dude, I already subscribed, like way back when. My apologies, bro. I know the name's a lot better when we're here. If you want me, you can tell me right now, but react to any video because I get notifications on every video. I get notifications on them all, Vault. So just pick a footy video and just drop in there, Johnny. Can you react to such and such, and I'll do it. Tell me now, though, Vault. What do you want? Tell me now. You got me right now, man. I got a whole notepad of stuff, man. That's what this big pad is for. I write everything down, man. Because if I don't, I won't remember it. And I'll admit to you guys these guys will tell you when I forget something, I just tell you, hey, man, I forgot. I don't make up stories. If I tell you, if I forget, I forget. 26-21 Philly. 11-10 left in the second quarter. We're right in this thing. Rebound Vincenzo, but like I said, after that whole fan and the stomping out of the Philly jerseys, and someone tried to put a Knicks jersey over the Wilt Chamberlain statue outside of Wells Fargo Center and all this stuff, you would think we won the championship. We didn't even win the series yet. Like, I get it, because Philly fans are like this. I get it. But, man, they better close this out. We're New York fans. We've seen our teams choke before. We better close this series out. 28-23 Philly right now, 10:30 left in the second quarter. Lou, it's always been about the money. That hasn't changed. Lou's coming back. Bruin Johnny, I know I'm instigating in a sport I know nothing about. I know a little, very little. I'm a grasshopper right now, in NASCAR. But I will instigate the debate. I will do that. Flex, right. Don't forget the like button, everybody. Don't forget the like button, please. Hart with the rebound. Come on, Josh. 28-23, 10.5 left. Oh, there's a foul. I don't know if it was on Oubre or Maxey. I think it was on Maxey. Oh, yeah. Yep. It was on Max. He kind of, I won't say he threw Brunson to the ground. It was just an incidental contact, knocked Brunson down. True, but that's not right, Lou. Uh-oh. The money drives the sport like it never has. They were true stock cars back then, not today. Flex, it's all good. Gives me a distraction. Okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Great block by Mitchell Robinson, but Philly, Knicks ball. Great block. Great block by Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson is a center from the old days, man, because the guy cannot shoot. He cannot shoot, but they call him the blockness monster for a reason. The blockness monster for a reason. The guy is a board beast when it comes to rebounding, blocking. The great centers in this game. McBride for three. Come on, hit that. Oh, damn it, man. Mitchell Robinson is a beast, man. The great centers that can shoot that you hear about from Giannis. Well, Giannis not really a center, but you know what I mean. Embiid, these guys know. This guy's no joke, man. He can play. He can ball. Ask the rookie Wembanyama what his first experience against Mitchell Robinson was like. He got shut down. Brunson drives the lane and gets the lay-in. 28-25 Philly. 9:35-ish left in the second. Come on, Josh. Rebound, Josh Hart. Again, Johnny on the spot. Kicks it back out to OG for three. OG for three. 28-28. Beautiful. We are tied up, folks. Timeout, Philly. True, but actually Hendricks pretty much makes every engine. They also own a few teams. Conflict of interest, you think? Yeah, you think? The lower guys have John's Bologna shops. The lower guys have John's Bologna shops. I tell you, True, you got some funny names coming in here, man. The big boys get all the money. I know firsthand. My friend owns a car in NASCAR, and it's a struggle to get sponsors. I bet it is, man. I bet it's a real struggle to get sponsors. It's like you call the Yankee jersey Mel's Meat Market or whatever you call those new Yankee jerseys, the away jerseys, the meat market. It just reminded me of like the Al Bundy softball team. It was something, right? Joe's Meat Market, whatever the hell you called it. John's Bologna Shop. Yeah, because I have noticed in the 4 races that I've watched this year, and I'm watching every week, I record them all. Just in case, because it's already happened, a conflict of interest. The Knicks and the Rangers are going to rule over NASCAR and the Yankees right now. So I record the NASCAR. So after these games are over in the afternoon, I watch the race at night. I watch the Truck Series and I watch the Xfinity Series. And people said, oh, man, those are like, step down. I'm enjoying all the racing. So I'm watching it all. I'm watching every race. So I'm learning a lot, too, by watching them and listening to the announcers. Gunnar, while you can argue Petty's competition was weaker, you can also argue Johnson has benefited from better cars and tracks. He had money behind them. Lou, where'd you go? Lou comes in and drops a statement and then leaves. Lou, you got to come back. Lou, you can't walk away from this, man. You got to come back. Volt, Tony Lockett's 2002 comeback, and an AFL team in the USA are 2 good videos that you'd enjoy. Both uploaded by Extraverse. All right. I'll write that down. It's commercial right now. So, Tony Lockett, 0-2 comeback. AFL team in the USA are 2 good videos. AFL team USA. Both uploaded by Extraverse. That's what I'm looking for. You got it, Volt. But yeah, anything you put in, man, I'll get the notification. I read all the notifications. I'm good at doing it, man. I will do it, man. You know, don't expect it like the next day, but I'll do it. I have a little list of things that I do, but I will get to it, man. I appreciate it, Volt. I appreciate it. On Sunday, Josh Hart tied for the second most rebounds in a playoff game without making a field goal. Who was first? I have no idea. I'm good at NBA trivia, but not like I am at the other. Actually, I am pretty good at NBA trivia, but I just don't know that one. 28-28. Philly has the ball. Maxey to Embiid. Batum missed the three, but Oubre got the rebound. Come on, Knicks. You got to get that board. Embiid. Mitchell Robinson just blocked Embiid. Josh Hart kicks it out to McBride for three. Boom. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Knicks took the lead for, I believe, the first time in the game. 31-28. 8:40 left in the first half. Lou, where'd you go, Lou? Stolen by Hart. McBride going in for the lay-in. Gets it and one. Oh, not in one. I thought he was fouled. I think nowadays every time someone drives the lane and gets the lay-in, that they're always going to be fouled, whether there's a foul or not. Embiid double-teamed by Robinson and McBride. Dumps it to Maxey. Maxey misses the lay-in. Hart tripped up. That's a foul. 33-28 Knicks. Cameron Payne, it looked like, had the foul. Look at Embiid getting blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Told you they don't like playing the first quarter. Like the Rangers, they don't like playing in the first period. Truba, it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to run one race. Oh, man, I can only imagine. I didn't even look into the pricing yet. I'm going to look into that. But, oh, yeah, I know what I was saying now because the Knicks started taking off. I notice now that the top races are always the top races in the four races I've watched. Kyle Larson, Hamlin, McDowell's been up there, Logano. I mean, and the stage is new too, right? This break it. Stolen again. Josh Hart takes it from Kelly Oubre. McBride bringing it up. Brunson mid-range jumper. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Petty is the Gretzky of racing. Johnson is definitely top three. Well, there you go. Right. It's like Wayne Gretzky. When he retired, I believe he had 62 NHL records, and I believe 58 of them still stand. 58 of them still stand. The guy retired like well over 25 years ago. I think it was 62 overall. He is the unquestioned GOAT of hockey. Unquestioned GOAT of hockey. Period. There's no one even close. And Gretzky will tell you it's Gordie Howe all day. He'll tell you it's Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe is an amazing, amazing player. I didn't see him play. I've seen the history. I've seen enough documentaries on him to understand why Gretzky gives him that respect. But he also is being humble. Gretzky is the GOAT, and Gordie Howe can't even lick his skates. Period. That's no disrespect to Gordie Howe. It's no disrespect to him. I meant it as that gives Gretzky the ultimate respect because Gordie Howe is called Mr. Hockey for a reason. He's called Mr. Hockey for a reason. So when I say it like that, I didn't mean it as a disrespectful thing, even though it sounded very disrespectful. Petty is the great. Yeah, it sure sounds like it. I'm going to look him up too. Dale Earnhardt and Richard Petty. Those are going to be two documentaries I'm going to watch. And Flex, send you a video of a NASCAR legend going around an Ozzie Bathurst track as a passenger in an older V8 supercars on Discord. Wow. I will check that out, Flex. We might have to make a NASCAR section, Flex. Come on, Knicks. Embiid is double teamed. Embiid puts it up, misses it. Josh Hart on the rebound. Oh, shot clock violation. Yeah, Flex, we may have to put a oh, I see it now, Flex. I see it now. Waltrip's ride of a lifetime. I'll check that out. Flex, we may need to make a NASCAR channel on there because I'm all in now. McBride driving out, kicks it out to Hart. Kick it out to OG. Hart puts up a mid-range jumper, misses. Man, he had OG wide open at the three. 35-28, Knicks up by 7 with just over 6 minutes left. Tobias Harris, why? You can't leave. Harris hasn't done much in this series, but you can't leave him wide open for a corner three, man. Tobias Harris can shoot the – I almost said shoot the puck. He can shoot the ball very well. He can shoot the rock, man. OG double team, kicks it out to Josh Hart, puts it up for Robinson. Boom! Alley-oop to Robinson. Bang, bang, bang. Come on, Knicks. Let's go. Where did Lou go? Come on. Lockport, another OG cellar dweller accounted for. Lockport's in the basement. What's up, Lockport? We're up 37-31. 5.5 left in the half, and Phillies called a timeout. Let's see. Flex put it in the Discord. I just saw it. Yeah, Flex, that's going to be awesome to look at, man. Where did I leave off? Lockport, OG cellar dweller accounted for. I remember saying that. Oh, there you are. What's up, dwellers? My only NASCAR experience was Casey Kane first win at Richmond. I think it was 2003 or 4. Was that mean experience as in you were there? Were you there? That's one thing I want to do is go to a race. I hear it's amazing. Truba, I'll check it out. Thank you, Truba. Assland is losing 2-1 in the first. Let's go, Carolina. Because Carolina's going to lose to us in 6. We'll take them in 6. Truba, exactly. The lower guys have 0 shot. There is no salary cap in NASCAR. Oh, wow. Sounds like F1. F1, like Max Verstappen wins like every week. He wins like every week. Like every week. Gunnar, Dale Earnhardt Jr. celebrating with Michael Waltrip after getting his first win after his dad passed will always be one of my favorite moments. Wow. Did he get it, Gunnar, did he get it right after his father passed away? Like in the very next race? Or his first win since his father had passed? Like I said, I don't know the history. Gunnar, Waltrip won the Daytona 500 that season, but never got to celebrate it because Earnhardt Sr. died in the race. Oh, wow. Yeah, how do you celebrate? You can't celebrate. That's not a celebration. Lockport, what's I just read that. Flex doing it now. Doing what now? Oh, the channel. Yeah, see? You guys know I'll ask a question, and then someone answers me, and I forget what they're answering. Oh, man. Damn it. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Mitchell Robinson with a monster block. All right. Thanks, Flex. Appreciate it, man, because we'll definitely have some good stuff. And guys, drop things in there. Truba, drop things in the NASCAR thing on there because it's helping me out a lot. I'm going to be doing another NASCAR video probably tomorrow. Truba, correct, Gunner. Waltrip won because Dale blocked for him. That's what's caused the wreck. They were teammates. Oh, my gosh, man. Bruin, that Gordie Howe quote is going to look so bad out of context. Hello. Yeah, that was totally – it sounded bad. I didn't mean to make it sound that way, but it did. But it's more out of respect for that's how great Gretzky was. Bruin – True, I played golf with Casey Kane in a charity outing in Bellport, Long Island. Wow. Bellport Country Club. Wow. Bellport exit. Let me see if I can remember. Was that exit 51 off Sunrise Highway? Bellport? I think it's exit 51. I don't know. Anyway, Lockport, what's up, Bruin? Truba Kane. Wow, that's great, man. Yeah, I know you. Just finding out, Truba. You got a lot of NASCAR friends. Truba, I've been in a pit at NASCAR event in Homestead in Vegas. Nothing. Oh, that's got to be amazing. Yeah, you did mention that in your comments. I commented back to you, man. That's amazing. What it must be like to be in the pits. That's crazy. That must have been awesome, man. 39-31 Knicks. 4:50 left in the first half. Brunson has 10 points. Sixers bringing it up. Tyrese Maxey, who is their whole team. Tyrese Maxey, I wish he was – that's a player I'd love to see on the Knicks. He could ball, man. Three-pointer by Embiid makes it 39-34. 4:35 left in the second. Truba, I've been in the pit at NASCAR event in Homestead in Vegas. Just read that. Bruin, ask Landis for a reverse sweep so they can play the Rangers in the second round. Oh, my gosh. Talk about intense. Embiid with the foul. That's a charge. That's a charge. That's a charge. Second on Embiid. He charged into Robinson. That is a charge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Robinson was planted there. Uh-oh. I don't know if Robinson was fully planted. They're reviewing it. It might be a foul. It might be a foul on the Knicks. I don't think Robinson was fully planted. It's going to be close, but I don't know. That's going to be close. At halftime, guys, we're going to turn to the Yankees. We'll turn to the Yankees at halftime. Exit 56. I was close. I'm going back a little bit. I was close. Oh, man. The Islanders came back after being down 3-0. That would be insane. I would love a Rangers Landers series. Lockport, it was Kane's first win on the circuit. Yeah, my first and only race I've been to. Oh, you were there. All right. Definitely recommend. It's a short track. You can see the whole race on like Watkins Glen. Yeah, Watkins Glen, I think I've never been there, but I have. Somebody was talking, one of the announcers was talking about Watkins Glen. They were going over the upcoming races, and I don't know if it was Boyer or Hart. One of them was talking about that track. Now, I did see the race at Texas Motor Speedway. Now, that's a track I've passed many times in Fort Worth on the truck. Apparently, that there was like 16 cautions in that race. Apparently, is that the worst track to be on, the Texas Motor Speedway for the drivers? Is that the most dangerous one? Is it the most one with the most cautions? Because so far, that has the most cautions of any of the big four races that I've watched. There were 16 cautions, and every time they came out of a caution, they went back to a caution. McBride driving up, back to Brunson. Brunson for three. Boom! Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. 42-34 Knicks. 3:50 left in the first half. Let's put this team away. 17-point turnaround for the Knicks. Embiid driving the lane. Maxey out. Oh! Maxey was fouled by Brunson. Bruin, pretty cool that you golf with these NASCAR guys, Trouba. Yeah, Trouba's been around, man. Gunnar Jr. won the race 5 months after his dad passed. The quote was using lessons he learned from his father to go from 6th to 1st. With Waltrip blocking for him in the 2nd, as Jr. did for him in the 500. Wow. Wow, that's interesting, man. That's real sentimental right there. In and out, rebound, OG. OG bringing it up. Come on, Knicks. Anunoby, come on, come on. OG lost the ball, got it back. Brunson kicks it out to Brunson, got 9 on the shot clock. Hartenstein fouled. Hartenstein going to the line. Trouba, I think Bristol is the shortest track, if not mistaken. I think Watkins Glen is a road course. They make lefts and rights. Daytona, the other are ovals, all left turns. That's what I wanted to ask. I'm glad you brought that up, Mike. Is that the only one that is a lot of lefts and rights, Watkins Glen? That's what it was. Is that the only one out there like that? Because everything else is an oval, right? I thought there was one they were talking about that wasn't an oval, and there it is. That's probably the one. But yeah, I love it. I love it. They have a few road courses. Okay. I got to get into the courses, man. But like I said, so far, it seems to me from listening to the announcers, which has been Joy, Harvick, and Boyer, they sure made it sound like Texas Motor Speedway is the one that you're going to get the most accidents, the most cautions. And I know they had 16 or 17 in the race I watched. Martinsville, I watched that, and this Dover and Talladega. Those are the 4 I've seen. And the Truck Series, I watched that. I saw Kyle Busch. That was the very first Truck Series I ever watched. I saw him win that. Hartenstein with the dunk. Oh, come on. It got blocked. It got blocked. Knicks up by 10. Tobias Harris kicks it out to Maxey. Woo! Maxey made a nice move on Josh Hart, man. He faked the 3 and then just brought it into the lane. Carolina scores on penalty shot. 3-1 Canes. I hear what you were saying, Bruin. I can't go for the Islanders just because I want to beat them in the next round. If they happen to miraculously come back in this game and in the series, Hart for 3, but he was well contested shot. That was a poor shot by Hart. Shouldn't have shot that. Look at that. Nick Batone, 3. Now it's 44-39. We're up by 5. We just were up by 12. Now we're up by 5. 1:30 left in the half. Brunson slowing it down. Slow it down. I've been to Dover many times. Yeah, Dover's not that far. Is that considered a short track also? McBride for 3. Boom! Gets it right back. Is Dover considered a short track? Jimmy, Lou's back to talk crap. Here we go. Hold on, Lou. Embiid guarded by Hartenstein right now. Got 8 on the shot clock. Embiid puts it up. And good. Lou, Jimmy Johnson, 7 chips in 11 years versus 7 chips for Petty in 34 years. Lou is coming back in, sticking to his Jimmy John. It's not a freaking sandwich. Jimmy Johnson. Whew. Lou's trying to come in strong. Now, Lou, 83 wins compared to 117. Now, how long is Jimmy Johnson driven for? Look at me trying to get involved in the debate I know nothing about. I'm just trying to be like a moderator, and I don't even know enough to be that. 16 seconds left in the first half here. Brunson letting the clock count down. Josh Hart. 8 seconds left, 49-41. Tyrese Maxey driving the lane. and got the lay-in. So at the end of the half, the Knicks 49, Philadelphia 43. 49-43. Lou, Jimmy Johnson's, oh boy. Look it up, Lou. Petty is considered the GOAT. Yeah, Lou, I got to say, 200 wins to 83 sounds like a huge gap. Huge gap in winning, right? Right? Isn't that a bit of a gap? 200 to 83? Now, how long has Jimmy Johnson been driving? I don't know if this is even comparable. I don't know what I'm talking about. There are 5 road courses. Okay. I'm going to write that down too because I'm telling you, I'm studying this stuff. Rocco just woke up. That's like the most Yankee fans. What? Bruin. Yeah, I'm always talking smack, and I don't even know what I'm talking about in this one. Look it up, Lou. Petty's considered the GOAT. Read that. 5 road courses. Read that, Lou. That's like most Yankee fans that weren't alive for most of their chips. Well, let's see. I was alive for 2 in the 77, 78, 96, 98, 99, 2000, 2009. Seen 7 of them. 7's a lot. Seen 7. And I saw the Mets. I saw the Mets won in 86, Lou. And the one they should have won in 14 against the Royals. They should have won that one. Or 15. Was it 2015? With that pitching staff, I thought they would have won that one. Manav, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Manav in the basement. What's up, Manav? Good to see you in here, brother. Truba, ovals are better, more action, more crashes, more excitement. Yeah. Yep. I to be able to drive that fast and take those turns at 170 plus is insane. And to have people right. And then when they go 3 wide, that is crazy. It's like Aslander fans. Most of them have never seen them win a cup, right? The Islanders had a pocket of dominance, a pocket of time. And that's it. Pocket of time. And it vanished. A lot of these fans are casual fans today, and they love the Islanders, and they talk all this crap, and they couldn't tell you anything about anything when it comes to that team. Nothing. 0. They probably couldn't even tell you who the head coach is right now. They probably don't even know anything about the Islanders. Nothing about their history or whatever. Lou's still talking, coming in talking. Boy, Lou, man, is Jimmy Johnson a family member? You're really rooting for this guy. That's 7 out of 27. Wow. Lou is coming in strong, still trying to argue with Truba. Gunner, Petty raced in 1,000. Oh, here we go with some stats. Petty raced in 1,184 races, winning 200. Johnson raced in 692 races, winning 83. What's up, Lou? Manav, Bruin, everybody saying hello. Truba, and they have restrictor plates on them to keep them under 200 miles an hour. Otherwise, the crashes would be catastrophic. I believe so, man. I don't understand. I guess it's because of the new safety requirements, and they're kind of like in a, for lack of a better word, it looks like from what I've seen, the drivers are in like a capsule. Like I said, a lack of a better word is probably a better term than what I'm using. But they're like in a capsule. Because when they crash and move all around, it's like that whole area is so protected that it's because there's some brutal crashes out there. I did a video on the highest flips. I don't know how these guys lived. Lou, look into the biggest NASCAR. Look, I'm the biggest NASCAR fan. You're the biggest NASCAR fan? Oh, you must say, I'm not the biggest NASCAR fan at all, but 7 and 11 years is crazy. You probably left the not part out, right? I'm not the biggest NASCAR fan at all, but 7 and 11 years is crazy. I mean, it is a lot in 11 years. Again, I don't know anything to comment to say I can't support or diminish it. I don't know enough. I'd have to wait on Truba or I don't know where Doug went. Sand Dollar Trucker. I don't know where he went. But 7, 11 years it sounds like a lot. But I don't know. What do I know? I'm a 4 decades Jet fan. I don't even know how that happened. All right. Let's see what the Yankees are doing. Well, we got a break here. Halftime. I told you guys I've been the Yankees jinx. Oh, the Bruins in Toronto are tied 1-1. What's the series here? Oh, 3-1 Boston. Boy, remember last year they're up on the Panthers 3-1 in the first round and choked that whole thing away. How badly does the Bruins want to play the Panthers in the next round? How bad? I might watch that series. Bruin, how badly does your team want the Panthers again? I know, Rocco. It's crazy. All right, let's go to see what the Yankees are doing. I've been the jinx on the Yankees. I turn on Yankee games. I've seen 4 whole games. I mentioned this already. 4 whole games so far this year, which is normal for this time of year with the Knicks and Rangers doing so much. And they lost 3 of the 4 that I've watched. It's got to be me. Because when I don't watch, they win 15-5, 11-1. They crush teams. I turn them on. They can't even get past second base. I don't know what it is. Gunnar, Petty finished in top 10 in 712 of his 1,184 races, finished top 10 in 374 of his 692 races. Even if you double his wins and races he was in, he'd still have less than Petty. Getting pretty deep here, man. Getting pretty deep here, Lou. Trouba, they have safety cages. The deaths are caused from traveling at 180 miles an hour. Rocco, chill. They have safety cages. The deaths are caused from traveling at 180 miles an hour. And then at 0, body going 180. When you hit a wall, car stops, everything else is going 180. It's amazing there aren't more fatalities. It really is. Like I said, I've just started watching, and even the highest flips video I did. For those that didn't see it, check it out. It's crazy. Everybody in those videos, thank God they're not, but you would think everybody died. How do you survive this stuff? So, yeah, it is crazy, man, because it's crazy. Anthony Rizzo's coming up right now, top of the 7th inning. Yankees are down 4-2, and first pitch, he flies out the left. Bruin, didn't Patrick Waugh become the Islanders coach? Yes, he did. The Rangers were looking at Patrick Waugh for a little while, and he turned the Islanders around. He turned the whole season around. He got him in the playoffs. I think he's a tough coach to play for because the guy was a tough player. Patrick Waugh was a tough player, man. He was a tough goalie. That was back when they could hack at guys' legs and do a whole bunch of crap. So I could see him being a very demanding coach. I forget why after his stint at Colorado ended, I forget why nobody wanted to hire him, but there was some story there why nobody would hire him. Here's Gleyber Torres, who's still looking for his first home run of the year. He's batting .220. He's having a rough start to the year. Really rough start. And it's his contract year, too. So Lou, that's proving my point. 492 less races with the same amount of chips. Truman, it's like Jack's 18 majors. He came in second 19 times. That's why Jack is the GOAT. Love it. This is going back and forth. That's a good point, Truba. Lou's trying to make a good point here. I wish I knew more about NASCAR so I could jump in this debate. I know nothing. Bruin, to be honest, I'm a bit more nervous to see Florida next round. I don't want to repeat of last year. Florida's tough. Florida's tough. The Panthers are like sneaky tough. And they got two of our former, well, they were technically Rangers, but we got them at the trade deadline. Nikola Mikola and Vladimir Tarasenko. They picked them up at the trade deadline. I think they had Mikola the whole season. I'm not sure there, but I know they just picked up Tarasenko from Ottawa at the trade deadline, who we liked. I liked Tarasenko when he was on the Rangers. Bobrovsky's a future Hall of Fame goalie. I mean, this guy, don't forget, he was the Glaber struck out. Here's Austin Wells with his negative 100 batting average. How come we don't get catchers that can hit? This guy's hitting 180. But he did it a home run in the third, so he hit his first home run of the season. So they're still down 4-2. Oswaldo Cabrera has been doing it this year. I've been following that. Thank God. And DJ's out with that toe problem he's had for like the past 500 years, it feels like. 1-2. Trouba, yep. Yeah, Florida's no joke. Oh, Bobrovsky, that's what I was talking about. I think I mentioned this the other day. I'm not sure. Wells went ahead against the shift. Bobrovsky is the only goalie in history to be on the eighth seeded team in the playoffs and knock off the number one seeded team that was also the season record holder for wins, and that was the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2019. He was the goalie for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Bobrovsky. And then, of course, last year, Bruins, sorry to bring that up, but he was the goalie for the 8th-seeded Florida Panthers, knocking off the now still record-setting Boston Bruins. Oswaldo Cabrera up to batting .253, 3 homers, and 16 ribbies. Man on first. And he grounds out to the pitcher. Trouba. Wait. Hold on. All right, that's where I left off. Gunner, equal in chips, but 117 less wins. I'm taking Petty. Lou, I got to tell you, man, you really got to bring some stuff, brother. Because this... It sounds like Petty's the GOAT, man. Bruin, Rocco sound, yeah, he just woke up, Bruin. And I walked him before the game. So I know that's not the reason. He just woke up. And yeah, he must have, I don't know what happened. He was sounding off though, for real. And I'm going to take my 2-minute break because it's commercial. The Yankees did nothing. And when I come back down, he's probably going to sound off again. I was hoping he was going to sleep for the whole game, but maybe he will, maybe he won't. Maybe that barking knocked the wind out of him again. He'll go back to sleep. Trouba doesn't work that way, Lou. Johnson had a huge advantage sponsor-wise. I'm trying to explain, but you're not getting it. Sounds like the sponsor's the money and the manufacturer is much bigger advantage for Johnson than they would have had in the past where the stock cars were all equal. That's what it sounds like from I'm reading. I'm not going against you, Lou. I'm just going over what I'm reading. But Lou's going to come in strong. Lou likes to debate. He knows his stuff, so he's going to bring it strong like he and Gardini used to go back and forth. Remember, guys? Maybe when we get baseball. Where has Gardini been, by the way? Where has Gardini been? That's our other missing guy. Gardini. He hasn't been on yet. And I've been back on pretty frequently for the past month. Bruin, I think it was butting heads with Joe Sakic during his tenure with the Avs. Oh, so he was seen as a problem. Was that what? And they were former teammates. They won cups together. True, I think I know the sport. I've had this discussion with guys who raced with Petty and no Johnson. Lou, where you at, Lou? Where you at, Lou? I mean, Truman's like been in the pits. He's like really been around the sport. This is more than just being knowledgeable like us. Come on, Lou, what you got? Gunner, we need these two to do a live debate. We should start doing that on here. Remember, I had Gardini on here. He actually did very well. And guys, that's still open. Anybody that wants to come on. The OG is always going to get the first pick. Gardini took his turn. Trouba, Gunner, Bruin, any one of you guys. You want to, I mean, Manav. The offer's always there. I just send you the link for the Zoom and boom, you're on. I email it to you. So it's always open. Guys, that's always open. Gardini came out with Lou and I, and he did well. I mean, we're all just fans. All of us are just fans talking sports. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's what the basement's all about. And if you make a mistake, well, you're in the basement. That's what happens when you're in the basement. You don't get any lower than that. So who cares if you make a mistake? So what? I make them all the time. I'm always right unless I'm wrong. That's it. It's the only time I'm wrong is when I'm not right. All right, I got Luke Weaver out there pitching, who better pick it up before the pitch clock goes out. There he goes. Got that off with 1 second left. All right, guys, I'm going to take my 2 minutes here. Ian, what's going on? Another Australian representative in the basement. What's going on, Ian? Thanks for the support. Don't forget to hit the like button, man. Truba, it's a different sport now. Oh, hold on. We need these two guys to do it. Lockport, two guys I don't know how they're still on the Yankees. Stanton and Torres, they're awful. And Joe Girardi stood up for Stanton. I watched the whole Yankees shutout last night, getting shut out. But Joe Girardi stood up for Stanton. The guy, he said, for everybody that thinks this guy's not, like, why is he not running? That's as fast as he can run. This dude can't run. He can't run. He got thrown out. I don't blame him for stalling if you watched the game last night. But there was a hit to second base in the air. The second baseman jumped up. It just went over his glove. So Stanton, who already had a lead off first, he stalled for a second. I don't blame him to make sure it wasn't caught. Once it wasn't caught, it kind of landed in between the second baseman and the right fielder, Sandoval, who wasn't even up there. He had to run up there. And he still threw him out at second. But Joe Girardi said that's as fast as Stanton can run. So for the fans that are saying, why isn't this guy legging it out? Yeah, and so Torres, he can't hit at all. And like I said, we're going to get into the Yankees. We're going to be doing live stream Yankees all summer. We already know this when the playoffs are over. We do this every year. Like when the Yankees are in the playoffs this year, that's going to rule over the Rangers or Knicks, whose seasons are just starting in October, the end of October. So if the Yankees are in it, man, that's taking precedent over those sports. You guys know how it goes. Thank goodness Trent Grisham caught that at the wall. I thought that was gone. 2 outs. Grisham caught that at the wall, not over the wall. He caught it at the wall. My goodness, I thought he was done. I agree with you there, Lockport. Truman, it's a different sport now. Watch the races. You'll see the same guys in the back every race. They don't have the bucks to compete. So far, I got to admit, I named names that I've been seeing in the front. The guys in the back, I don't. Right. Again, I just see the same names every week. I know these guys' names by heart. It's Hamlin, Reddick, Larson, Kozlowski, McDowell, Logano. These are a lot of the names that I hear and see a lot. Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott. Johnson was the golden boy. He gave it all behind him. Hendricks and the big sponsors throwing huge dollars at his car, not taking anything away from him. Still got to drive the car, right? Oh, and Kyle Busch. I see his name all the time. Ian, hi. I read that. What's up, Ian? Hi, Ian. Do you like cricket? Manav, boom, always jumping in with the cricket. Manav loves cricket. Gardini is MIA. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Gardini. I haven't seen him at all. At all. Truba, remember Jeff Gordon? He was the man before Johnson. Same reason. Oh, yeah. I know that name. Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart. I see Tony Stewart's doing the drag racing now. He's doing the drag racing. And for those that don't know, and I just learned, the kid from Malcolm in the Middle, Frankie Muniz, he's racing now. He's in like one of the lower circuits, but I saw his name and then I saw him. He's actually like in NASCAR. In one of the lower circuits, though. Lou says that's for every team. That's for every team. Guys, I need my 2 minutes. And Rob, what about Rob? Another cellar dweller accounted for. Rob, haven't seen you in a long time. What's going on, Rob? Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. The second half's about to start. 2 minutes, guys. Oh, it already started. 49-40 for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right, let's go. Where are we at? Oh, yeah, I left off with you, Rob. Let's go. Knicks, Ian, Brisbane, and Colin struggling a bit. Yeah, they are struggling. That's weird. I didn't expect either team to struggle this year, man. Did not expect it, Ian. I did not see that coming. Brisbane's window has been there. Been there for the last few years now, right? Since 2019, they've been in the top 5 on the ladder. And then they were runner-up in the premierships. And now they're 2-5. As I already said it a few times on here, Ian, but you weren't here for it. Maybe the coach has lost the locker room. That happens. Maybe he's lost the locker room. Maybe they're not listening to his strategies or philosophies anymore. Maybe they just outright lost it. And some players are getting older, maybe. I don't know. I know Will Ashcroft isn't coming back to like middle of the season probably from that nasty injury he had a year ago. So we'll see. Oh, no. Don't tell me OG is hurt. If OG gets hurt, we are going to have problems. He's not allowed to get hurt. Oh, good. He's back on the court. We can't afford to lose him. Lockport, I remember when Gardini came on the stream. Yeah, he did really well, man. He knows his stuff. And again, anybody can come on here. Guys, it's always the offer's always there. Just basement, just fans talking crap, man. That's all we do. Just talking crap. Come on, Brunson. Come on, Brunson, get up on him. Mid-range jumper and bang. Brunson 50 hits the 2, 51-47 Knicks, 9:50 left in the third. Truba, done arguing. Everyone has an opinion. They make bucks for every lap they run. That keeps them going for the next race. And then Tony Stewart became a malcontent and the money stopped following him, and bye-bye Stewart. Yeah, I've heard some different things about him. I've heard some different things about Stewart, and mainly when he switched. Well, now I found out recently because the drag racing usually comes on after the racing, that Stewart switched over there because I don't know. I don't even know the backstory. like I said, watching a ton of ESPN back in the days and when Sports Center was like, and highlights ruled the day and not all these non-stop debate shows that are just ridiculous after a while. I hardly even watch I don't watch any of those debate shows anymore. I used to watch them all the time. I recently just stopped watching because they're the same narratives over and over and over again. So I really don't bother with it much. I watch like the NBA channel, the NHL channel, Major League Baseball network, MLB network, because they show actual highlights of all the games. And you don't have to hear about debate shows about 4 different people more so than teams. I get sick and tired of that's why I don't watch the debate shows anymore. And they stick to their narratives no matter what. So I really don't watch a lot of that stuff. I just watch highlights. I just want to see highlights of games. I want to see reviews of the actual game. Then hear about Dak Prescott and the Cowboys and LeBron every day and Tom Brady, what he's doing now, and like all these debates. I just don't watch these shows anymore. They used to be interesting, but they're not anymore. All right, so 51-49 Knicks. 9 minutes left in the third, and Maxey bringing it up for the Sixers. Gunnar, Bruin, you guys are tied 1-1, but Toronto's definitely playing better so far tonight. Toronto's a weird team too, man. Like, they have a window with some players, man. Maxey puts it up and hits it. Tie game, 51 straight up. Toronto has some players, man. I don't see how they can't be looked at as a pushover, but what happens to this team? Last year, they won their first round in hockey last season, right? When they beat Tampa in the first round. That was their first series win in the playoffs since like 2004. Oh, Brunson airballed that one. I don't know if it was tipped or he just flat out missed it. That was bad. Ian, NASCAR is lucky there isn't more street circuits, or they would all be seeing the rear of Van Gisbergen. You're F1. Ian, you're an F1 guy. I talk about having to have the right bucks to be like Max Verstappen, the guy who wins like every week. 2023, this I do know. 2023 in F1, he won every race except 2. He won every single race he in except 2. That I do know because I look at a little bit of F1 also. Every race except 2, that shows you who has the bucks to build the right car. And those guys are considered pilots, I think, in F1, right? But that technically that sport seems to be very much more dominant, I guess. But there's not a lot of overtakes in the race. And it seems to me like whoever hits that first lap first, whoever hits that first stride and gets in that first, like wins the race. And I understand they can't have the collisions and the side-by-sides and the 3 wide and all that. I understand that because those guys don't have the protection that the NASCAR drivers have. They'll get killed. They would get killed. There'd be a ton of fatalities. So it's just, to me, those two sports are from the little knowledge that I have on watching these 2 circuits, they're apples and oranges. NASCAR and F1, it's just 2 different things altogether. 2 different things altogether. I know F1 doesn't fuel. You get fuel to start the race. You're not allowed to fuel again the rest of the race, right? And again, I don't know enough about either sport, but what I have seen, they're apples and oranges. I mean, that's from my very, very, very rookie-ish knowledge of these 2 sports. Bruin is still confident that they'll. Oh yeah, I don't see the. I almost said I don't see the Bruins giving away a 3-1 lead, and that wasn't even on purpose, Bruin. I just don't see Toronto doing that. Toronto's not Florida last year. Toronto. What did Austin Matthews finish with goal-wise anyway this year? I know they all thought he was going to hit 70. I know he didn't hit that, but he hit over 60, right? 60-something? If not, see you in Game 7. Gunnar, are you going for Toronto because or are you going for Rangers? Who are you going for? Are you going for both? Like, you know me, I'm my second favorite team. They're gone. They're eliminated. Schnazzy, the cellar dweller accounted for. Schnazzy's in the basement. What's going on, Schnazzy? Good to see you in here, brother. What's happening, man? Rob, great to see you too, Johnny. Yeah, man, good to see your name in here, Rob. It's been a long time. I see you did drop a comment somewhere along the line pretty recently. So it's great to see you in here, though. I haven't seen you in the live chat in a long time. Bruin, I'm still confident they'll close out the series. I read that. If not, see you in Game 7. Funny. Bruin, not going to lie, I'm with Trouba on this one. Oh, with the racing? Yeah. I guess you've seen it a little bit more than me. But Trouba, Jeff Gordon won 4 championships in 6 years, won 93 races and 325 top 5 and 475 top 10. Wow. Based on Lou, he could be the best. Not. Lou, where are you at, man? Where are you at? Look at John McEnroe at the game. JB Smoove at the game. John Stewart. These are like real Knick fans. Spike Lee. Look at Rick Pitino, former coach. Henrik Lundqvist, we all know, greatest Ranger goalie, one of the greatest goalies of all time. New York Rangers are at the game. Tracy Morgan, Ben Stiller. Henrik Lundqvist is at a lot of Knicks games. He loves the Knicks. That's so cool. I love seeing the Rangers and the Knicks supporting each other's sports. I think that's so awesome because the Knicks and Rangers did that years ago, and now they're doing it again. And I know Brunson is big on that. I think that stuff is so cool. True, that's funny, man. So Lou will come back in with something. King B, man, another cellar dweller accounted for. King, man, what's going on? Long time. The King B has returned. Johnny, my sincere apologies for my prolonged absence from the basement. I've disconnected from the internet to explore the world from the highest peaks to the deepest oceans. Man, that's great. That's great. I had an absence from here too, man. It's all good because we're just fans in here, man. We're just a bunch of fans hanging out in the basement, man. That's what we're about. It's good to see you back in here, though, King. Man, names are coming back in. Get the Knicks, the Rangers, the Yankees eventually. And NASCAR now is part of the basement, man. So we're doing a lot of things. King, where did you go? Tell us. Intrigue us. Josh Hart and 1. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks. Come on. Come on, Knicks. Josh Hart drove hard to the board and got the 1. Beautiful underneath. Reverse layup. Gets the foul. Come on, Josh. You got to hit this. King, tell us, man, where you been? What's been going on? And it's good, man. Like, you guys know I don't have social media outlets. I have, I think I still have IG. I haven't been on that in over a year. B, yep. Is New Zealander who came from Australian supercars, not F1. Okay. That shows you right there, Ian, how newbie I am to the sport. I'm very newbie, man. Very newbie. I don't even know all the names in F1. I knew that Sainz, Norris, and Verstappen. Like, those are the names I know from F1 because they're always the names that are like in the top 5. Well, Verstappen's like always number 1, but those are the names I know. Lewis Hamilton, I know that one. But these are the names that I see close to the top all the time. Trouba, F1 is open wheel, right? They go about 220 miles. Yeah, Trouba, man, watching F1 races are fun. They are insanity. Yeah, they go over 220. I think these cars are like millions to build. And they're all technical. Like, look up YouTube F1 drivers that tried NASCAR, not in a real race, but like on the track. And they talked about what differences in the cars, and they weren't knocking anything. They were talking about major differences from the braking in NASCAR to the speeds they drive and how they hit the corners and at the speeds they hit them at, things like that. It was actually really cool. And they were working with Chase Briscoe, I think, on the cars, man. It was really cool. Really cool to see the interaction. And I stumbled across that. I didn't even know that even happened. Embiid going up. Oh, somehow he hit that and fouled. Matthews had 69. He fell one short. Oh, I didn't even know he had 69. I thought he had like 64 or something. I didn't keep up. Once I saw him pass 60, I didn't know he had 69. That's basically it. So close. It's like, yeah, it's like so close, right, Bruin? King met with the greatest minds in the world to contemplate life's most important questions. With the deepest spiritual awakening, do I now realize the ultimate truth? Happy Gilmore is a hockey movie. I didn't expect that to be the last line. I was waiting for some dramatic ending to that paragraph there. I thought you were going to tell me why the Jets can never pick a quarterback right. Hart with the turnaround jumper. He missed. Happy Gilmore's a hockey movie. Now you're going to start a whole nother debate. I'll get back to that one, King. That's interesting. 58-56, Knicks get the ball back. Gunnar, I'm rooting for the Rangers, but honestly, anyone but Toronto or Boston. Really? But Toronto? I thought most Buffalo guys. Josh Hart with the three. 59-58, Knicks, 5:35 left in the third. We're going to have some ending here. The Knicks got to put them away. Great block by Vincenzo. And OG went up. Double team by Vincenzo and OG. Where's the foul? That was all ball. There's no foul. Are they challenging that? That looked all ball to me. You guys watching this? Maxey for three. And he hit it. You can't leave Tyrese Maxey wide open for three. Come on. We'll get back to that B about that being a hockey movie or not. Gunnar, I'm rooting for the Red. Oh, I know what I was saying. Buffalo. I thought all Buffalo fans were like Blue Jays fans and went for Toronto. Vincenzo for three. Missed it. Hartenstein with the rebound. Come on, Hart. Oh, we're getting intense now. OG driving up. Come on, OG. Come on, OG. Vincenzo going around Embiid. Kicks it back out. Wide open, OG. Oh, you can't miss the three. Hartenstein with the rebound. Brunson for three. And he nails it. Boy, that was a lot for me. Bruin, also my Stanley Cup playoff dark horse pick is not panning out. Who was that? Was it Toronto? Or was it who was that, Bruin? Who was your dark horse? I don't remember if you said it. Timeout Philly. Somebody call a timeout. 62-61 Knicks. Hartenstein playing beast off the boards, knocking it out to Brunson. Nails the three. Elman, what's going on? Subscribe. Bell notice like button. Welcome into the basement, man. Welcome into the basement. Bruin, it's more like Trouba gave a compelling argument for Petty. He sure did. Sure did. Lou's stuck in there. Lou will always not go away in a debate. He will fight, fight, fight. Oh, nobody called timeout. Man, I got to pay attention. Come on, man. Listening to Clyde. If you haven't heard Walt Clyde Frazier, one of the greatest Knicks of all time, call the game, it is amazing. He has the greatest lines. Bounding and astounding. Tenacity off the glass. Roasting and toasting. Oh, I love it. It's awesome. True, the Maple Leaf fans are the worst crybabies ever. A million reasons why they haven't won anything since the original six. Man, they haven't won in a long, long time. Long time. Like I said, it just that. I mean, and they've had some teams. They've had some really good teams that should have done way more than they've done. Vincenzo for three. Bang! Come on, Knicks. Come on, Knicks. You got to win in the Garden. Let's go. The Rangers close it out. Now it's your turn. Dishing and swishing. Love it. Clyde Frazier is the greatest. Dishing and swishing. Shaking and baking. Posting and toasting. So true, Truba. Schnazi, hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm hanging in there, brother. I appreciate it, man. Hanging in there. This is like rocking the basement. Always got my back, and being down here with you guys, man, has been a ball. And Rocco passed back out. Basement mascot's here too, but he's been pretty tired today. Hey, it's been warm. It's been like 88 yesterday, and today was like 85. And he was outside with us today, and he's 13, so I think that heat really got to him because he's sleeping a lot more than just a little while ago when he like barked out of control for like 2 straight minutes and then passed out again. Gunner, as you all know, I despise the Maple Leafs and Bruins due to their rivalry with Buffalo. Yeah, that's true. And I dislike Vegas as long. I know you hate Jack Eichel. That I do know. I know you hate Eichel. That Dallas-Vegas series has been intense. That Stars Vegas series is like the under the radar series, man. If no one's watched that series, there's a lot of hard hitting fight. There's a whole lot of crap going on there in that Stars night series. That has been a great one to watch. It's fun to watch a series when you don't care about either team. Like I don't care about Dallas or Vegas. That's why it's just nice to watch it. You just want to see a great game, a good hard hitting hockey game, man. That's what I love about watching those kind of games because I don't care about either team. I could care less. The Rangers will beat both of them. MB, turnaround jumper, missed it. Let's go, Knicks, let's go. We're up 65-61. 3 minutes left in the first half. Ian, look up Mount Panorama Bathurst Race in Australia, the best motor racing I've ever seen. I'll write that down, Ian. Thank you. Turnover. Philly gets the lay-in, 65-63, 2:40 left. What do we got? Where are we at? Mount Panorama Bathurst Race. I'm going to check that out. Ian. Thank you. 66-65, man. Tobias Harris, wide open corner 3. This game's going to come down to the wire, man. Let's go. B, dropping True Wisdom. Happy Gilmore's a hockey movie. OG for 3. 68-66 Knicks, minute 40 left in the third. This is going to be a hell of a fourth quarter coming up, guys. Tyrese Maxey dumps it into Embiid, and he was definitely fouled. I saw it. Gunner, we are Blue Jays fans, but other than that, we despise all of the Toronto teams. Well, you must have been thrilled when Buffalo decided not to move Toronto, because that was close, right, Gunner? That actually was pretty close, them going to Toronto. At least it was a topic for a while. Yeah, Bruin, I expected B to come in, like leading that whole paragraph and then ending the sentence with Gilmore's like, that was awesome. That's why I love it down here, man. Love the comments in the basement, man. They're great. Like Rick the Ninja, we haven't seen him in a little while either. His 1-800 runs now from a couple years ago. Hilarious, man. And that was like so on point in the 10-18 month. Campaign for 3. Bang, he hit that. How about the Suns getting swept? KD and the Suns getting swept. I guess KD's going to have to find another team to go to, an already built team that he thinks he can win with. Come on, Josh. Put it up. And he got it. Boy, this is back and forth. 70-69, Knicks, minute left. Ian, game 3 of the final series in Aussie basketball was won in the last second with a mid-court winner. Wow, really? I love the midcourt shots. Wow, but for a winner, that's amazing. I mean, there's a lot. Wow. I don't know if any. Oh, come on. Maxey wide open, corner three. Missed it, thank goodness. How is he wide open? Let's go. McBride for three. Come on. You can't leave Maxey wide open. That's Philadelphia's one of two great players. Tobias Harris is good, but he hasn't done a whole lot in the series. I'm just talking about guys that have been doing something in the series. Maxey's an awesome player, man. You just can't leave him wide open like that. Thankfully, he missed. He missed the three. Josh Hart on the – well, no, I guess McBride got that rebound. Hart driving the lane, looking for the foul. Kicks it back out to Brunson. Come on, Brunson. Back out to Hart for three. He missed that. I could already see. He had to rush it, though. The shot, not the shot clock, the quarter clock. Third quarter's done. Knicks up by 1, 70-69. Let's go, Knicks. I know, Lou. I'm just breaking your chops. I'm just breaking your chops, Lou. I know you text me that. I'm still breaking your chops anyway because Lou talks. You see his last name, and I know how much Lou loves the debate. So, no, I know, Lou. I know. I'm just breaking your chops, man. Ian, game 3 of the final series in Aussie basketball. I just read that. Bruin, Winnipeg. Yeah, the West has some teams. Vancouver, Winnipeg, Edmonton, the Oilers. Remember the Oilers? They started the season out so poorly, then won like 16 games in a row. I think they had a 16 to 17 game winning streak. And all of a sudden, they're right back in it. Edmonton's another team. They got the team that can win now. I mean, you got Connor McDavid and Draisaitl on your team, man. As we all know as hockey fans, though, you're only going to go as far as your goalie takes you. You could have some of hockey's greatest players all in their prime on the same team. If your goalie is trash, you're not going anywhere. Really, you're not. And the Mets. Yeah, the Mets have had a comeback. They started out, 0-6 this year? Look at Severino. Severino almost threw a no-hitter the other day. And I'm pulling for Severino. You guys know I go for the Mets, too. The Mets don't bother me. The only New York team I hate is who? The Islanders. Never go for them. The Mets, and I'm always going to pull for Severino. I understand why the Yankees got rid of him. They had to. The guy's injured all the time, and he just really had a rough time. But I am pulling for him. I'm glad he's on the Mets, and I wish him the best. I hope he pitches great this season and really gets back on track. I pull for Severino. Carolina versus New York Islanders. What's the score there? I haven't even paid attention to that. I still say the Rangers are going to beat the Carolina in 6. We're going to beat them in 6. They're definitely going to be tougher than our warm-up round. The Capitals were a warm-up. That was a warm-up series. They only had the lead. Think about this. They got swept in 4 games, and the Capitals had the lead for a total of 3 minutes and 17 seconds total in 4 games. I know they led 2 different games, 1-0, and in game 1, I think game 3, they went up 1-0. And all they did was just piss off the Rangers. Oh, you went up 1-0? No problem. We're going to make you pay for that the rest of the game. And that's what they did. But that was a warm-up round. We all knew we were going to beat them. You guys would think that I'm typing some massive story. I mean, it takes me that long to type 2 sentences. Bruin, some of those Western Conference matchups are underrated. 100%. I always thought, and I still think it's true, even in the NBA. The NBA and the NHL, to me, have one thing in common when it comes to their conferences. The Western Conference always seems to be the more fast-paced, finesse shooting teams, and the Eastern Conference teams seem to be the rougher, nastier teams, right? Doesn't it always seem to be that way? And the greatest example was when the Colorado Avalanche beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. When Tampa Bay was going for 3 straight cups, the Avs were just faster, more finesse, And it's not like they were more skilled than Tampa, but they skated circles around them. I had never seen that Lightning team at that level get stomped on 7-0 in one game. 7-0 in game 2. Vasilevsky, who has been one of the greatest goalies, he was the greatest goalie statistically wise for 5 straight seasons. Winningest. Oh, there's a 3-5. Who hit that? I don't know who hit it. I missed it because they went right to Thibodeau. Thibodeau's like Tom Coughlin from the Giants, man. They could, no matter, even if they're up by 1 million points, they're always angry, which is good. They're always pissed. The Knicks are down 74-70 with 11:20 left in the quarter, in the game. Not even just a quarter. They're very underrated. That Stars Vegas has been an intense series, real intense. Lou, I told you I've been watching Dallas versus the Knights. Yep. I know you have, Lou. I saw the game last night, actually. I saw the game last night. That one I saw, and that was intense, and Dallas won 4-2, I think the final score was. I don't think the Suns will ever win. KD's going to have to find a new team that's already built. He doesn't like being part of the building process. He just wants to go to a built team. Maybe he'll go to the Bucks next year. Maybe he'll go to the Celtics next year. I think Porzingis just got hurt. Maybe he'll go. Maybe KD will go to the Celtics next year because they seem to already have the team. He should be able to go there and get another ring, right? The Suns, man. I mean, the Timberwolves are a good team, but nobody saw a sweep. Look at all the stars. Bradley Beal is almost like a waste of space at this time. The guy's always injured. I don't know what to figure with that guy. Remember, he was going to be traded off Washington like forever. Then he finally did get traded. And he's been like a waste of space on the Suns. You got Devin Booker, though. You got KD. Like, how does that team, like, you get swept? I never saw that coming. Bruin, I read that. Gunner, we almost moved to Canada was Bon Jovi. He considered buying the team after Wilson passed, but nothing happened with that. I do remember that. I do remember Bon Jovi wanting to buy the Buffalo Bills. It's why some places we still refuse to play his music to this day. I generally refuse to play Bon Jovi's music just because Bon Jovi. I was never a Bon Jovi fan. I was never a Bon Jovi fan. It's easy for me to refuse to play his music. I was never a fan. He was just a top 40 rock star. I just went for hits. I didn't think he could compete with the bands that I liked. I didn't think that his kind. I kind of look at like Bon Jovi, like I look at Poison. Like Poison was like, I always call him like a fake Motley Crue. Let's call Poison the fake Motley Crue. I just never. CeCe DeVille is an amazing guitarist for Poison. He is an amazing guitarist. That I'll give him. But the rest of them, like the band, just was like, it was radio rock. Not much more than that. Radio rock. Poison. They didn't have anything that wasn't on the radio. Like, you know how you can have some bands that do make some radio songs? I mean, Motley Crue made some radio songs. But if you bought their album back when you used to buy albums, there could be 6 or 7 songs like you would never hear on the radio. That were bomb. That were incredible songs. You didn't get that with these bands. What you heard on the radio was the best they got. You ain't going to find anything else on what we call on the B-side back then. It was called B-side. If your B-side on the album was kick-ass, those were the songs that never made the radio. You never got that with Bon Jovi. What you heard on the radio is the best you're going to get. But with Poison and CeCe DeVille, great guitarist. That's about all I could say about them. So here we go. 11:18 left in the fourth quarter. 74-7 Philly. Yeah, Lou's been watching. Lou's become a real hockey student of the game watching hockey. I give him a lot of credit. He's come a long way. Lou's come a long way with the hockey. He really has. He's been watching a whole ton of games, and he's really gotten into it, man. Lou is very impressed. Lou's come a long way with the hockey. DiVincenzo, I missed that 3. Come on, guys, let's go. Raleigh, is LeBron retiring? I think he stays till he plays with his son. Yeah, he's not retiring. All they're talking about is he going to go back to the Lakers if they lose. If they get knocked out by the Nuggets, or eventually when they get knocked out, is he going to leave the Lakers? He's definitely not retiring. He wants to play with his son, Raleigh. You're correct. He does want to play with his son. Maybe he takes a 1-year deal with somebody next year. Come to the Knicks for a year. Come on to the Knicks for a year. LeBron, we'll take you. Come on to this team. Even if he came off the bench. I'll take LeBron. You kidding me? I'd love to buy a Knicks LeBron jersey. Please bring him here. I'll take him for a year. Come on, Brunson, go, and get the foul. Look at Campaign. Sit down, Campaign. You ain't nothing. Go ahead, man. You're not on that level. You know you fouled him. Stop arguing. Cameron Payne. He's a glorified bench player. You ain't Jalen Brunson. Get out of here, man. You fouled him, man. Come on. Come on, man. Look at Payne trying to talk crap. You're not even on that level. You couldn't even lick Jalen's shoes, man. Get out of here, Payne. Let's go, OG. Come on, bring it up. Bring it up. Come on, McBride. McBride for 3. That's off. Robinson with the rebound. No, up. Robinson with the jump ball. I think we're going to get a jump ball with Robinson and Embiid. 2 7-footers. I think. I don't know. Let me see. Raleigh's LeBron, Bruin, that comparison is pretty what? Pretty apt? I think LeBron will retire if he plays the season with his son. That's probably true, yeah. Pretty on point? Is that what that means? AAPT? I'm not good with all those short. I mean, some I am. That comparison is pretty on point. Is that what that APT means? I'm lost, Bruin. Truba, Lakers were eliminated last night. Well, there you go. See how much I've been paying attention. So he definitely wants to play with his son. He's not retiring. It's just a matter of he's going to go back to the Lakers or not. That much I do know. I did not know they were eliminated last night. I've been following the Knicks and the Rangers more than anything else. When the hockey gets to the second round, I'll watch a lot of other games. When the NBA moves on to the second rounds, I'll be watching a lot of other teams play. Vincenzo with the reverse layup. 74. Now we're down 74-72. King B, if you manage the Rangers, what would you do with all this time between games? Rest or intense practices? Can they possibly get rusty? It is a tough call. I think you got to do some skate arounds because Washington that was a warm-up round. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew Washington was not beating the Rangers. It just wasn't going to happen. They had 2 shooters with over 20 goals. Only 2. Ovechkin and Strome. The rest of the team, not so. TJ Oshie has become like this annoyance little bug on your windshield kind of thing, man. Like the guy used to be a good, decent shooter, and now he does nothing but dirty play. Going after Panarin like that. He made Panarin elbow him in the face. Like TJ Oshie is he's forgotten about, man. He's a has-been. He's a has-been. And that whole team, we're down by 5 now, guys. Come on, Vincenzo. I'll get back to that in a second. Come on. Come on, drive the lane. Let's go. Back out to McBride. McBride for the mid-range jumper. Good. 77-74. We're down. 8:30 left in the fourth. The Capitals went for power plays. They tried to bait a fight, bait for retaliation, be an annoyance. They had to circle the wagons. Everybody has to play goalie on the team because they have no shooters. They can't score Washington. So they had to try to keep the game close. So by doing that, they tried to be annoying so people retaliate to them so they can get a power play and try to get a one-man advantage. They don't have shooters, and so what do? We shut Ovechkin down. He had 31 goals this year. It's not like he had a bad season. We just shut him out completely. And 1, Josh Hart. Bringing it up. That's right. Knicks get the ball back. Josh Hart brings it down, gets the lay-in, and 1. Josh Hart is our intangible. He's like our Barkley Goodrow, our Ryan Lindgren. He's that guy. Johnny on the spot. Doesn't Doesn't need all the points in the game. He is Johnny on the other night. He had like 4 points with like 17 boards, man. This guy is incredible. That's what we need going right here. Trouba Lakers, I read that. King B, if you, yeah, King, man, you got to have practices, but Peter Laviolette knows what he's doing. I don't. I would have them practicing. I don't know how intense I would because I'd be scared someone would get hurt. You don't need anybody hurt right now. Josh missed a freaking free throw. Come on, man. It would have tied the game. We're down by a point. Hart has 17 points, 7 boards, 4 assists. Laviolette, don't forget, man, he won the Cup with the Canes in 06. Took the Flyers to the Stanley Cup, lost to the Blackhawks, who pretty much had a dynasty. Turnover by the Sixers. We're getting the ball back. You know, with Kane and Taze and Seabrook and Corey Crawford and net. They had a little bit of a dynasty there. Won, 3 cups in 5 years, was it? And they took the Nashville Predators to the Stanley Cup, King. He took the Nashville Predators to the Cup and lost to Crosby and Malkin and Letang. And there's no shame in that. Hart with the, Robinson with the rebound, gets blocked and fouled. I don't know if he fouled him or not, or did it go out of bounds? Hold on, guys, hold on. It's getting to the end of the game here, guys. I'm going to be all over this right now. I don't know who fouled who. Well, anyway, Philly got the ball back. We didn't get any points. Bruin, more or less, yeah. I don't know. I read some of these things. TBH, I found out is to be honest. Like, I don't know half of these things, man. I just try to go on the fly. Hart, Brunson turned over. Come on, slow it down. Slow it down. Maxey tries to save it. McBride comes up with the ball. Brings it to OG. OG with the lay-in. Knicks up by 1. 6:30 left in the fourth. Come on, Knicks. Embiid with the ball right now. Campaign back to Embiid, who's guarded by Mitchell. Knocked away by Robinson. Go, McBride. Go, go, go. McBride with the lay-in. 80-77 Knicks. 6:15 left in the fourth. Come on, Knicks. Come on, Knicks. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Garden is rocking right now. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Boy, the Knicks had a bad turnover there. Tyrese Maxey, to his credit, great save. We get the ball back. We regrouped right here to OG. Just lays it right in. Then Embiid tries to pass it, gets blocked by Robinson. 80-77 Knicks, 6:15, timeout, going to commercial break. I don't know where I left off. We're just going to pick up. I don't even know what I was talking about. Gunner, here's a trivia for you guys. What 3 NFL teams have never picked first overall? Oh, that's a good one. Baltimore is one of them. Ravens is 1. Frisco, that's 2. Not Frisco? Really? They picked number 1 overall? Wow. Cowboy. Oh, no, the Cowboys have picked number 1 overall. I'll take that back. Take that back. The Giants. Have the Giants ever had number 1 overall? Yeah, the Texans, right. Raleigh, the Texans, can't see. Not Frisco. How about the Giants? Let me catch up because you guys are already way ahead of me on this. As a Leaf fan, I'm not used to these kind of problems that the Rangers have still tied 1. That was good, King. As a Leaf fan, I'm not used to these kind of problems that the Rangers have. Sweeping a team and only being down for 3 minutes in the entire series. Still tied 1-1 with 15 minutes to go. Denver is 2. Dallas, because Dallas, remember, Dallas finished that one season 1-15, Troy Aikman's first year. So they were number 1 overall the next year. Bruin, Buffalo. What about the Giants? The Giants, have they ever had number one overall? The Giants? The Dolphins? Oh, the Dolphins were 1-15 back in 2007, I think. Oh, not Dallas or the Giants. You already answered that. I was about to type that in. The Rams. When had the Packers picked first overall? I swear I know I haven't seen them pick first ever. That's a good point, Raleigh. I don't remember the Packers ever being worth. Have the Packers ever? It's got to be the Packers. I don't remember them ever being. That's a good one, Raleigh, because I don't remember that either. Cleveland was number one overall in 99. Remember when they came Cleveland again? They got Tim Couch. Tim Couch was their number one overall pick. That one I do know. Cleveland came back in 99. They had the number one overall pick. Look at Larry Johnson. All the 99 Knicks are there. Sprewell's there. All right, here we go, guys. 6:13 left in the fourth. The Knicks have a 3-point lead. Maxey was fouled. Yeah, not Cleveland, Bruin. Tim Couch, Seattle? Yeah, I don't remember Seattle ever being number one overall either. Or what about the Packers? Raleigh mentioned the Packers, Gunner. What about them? I don't remember the Packers ever. It is Seattle. When was the Packers number one overall? Raleigh brought up a really good point. I don't remember that ever. Yeah, that was a good question, Gunner. That was a really good question. I like that. Here's a question. Besides Eli Manning, who's not eligible yet, who's the only quarterback to have won 2 Super Bowls and not be in the Hall of Fame? Come on, OG, get that. Mid-range jumper. Bang, OG, 82-77. Knicks up by 5 with 5:40 left in the game. Maxey on Hart. Stay on him, Hart. Stay on him. OG's good defense. Oh, wow. Tobias Harris still hit that. OG had a tremendous defense on him. That was a great shot. 1959, Raleigh. Makes sense why no one could remember. Yeah. Who the hell was alive in 1959? Brunson and one. Oh, guys, this is getting intense. 84-79 Knicks. 5 minutes left. Let's go. Good shot. Sorry, guys, 1 second. I still think Denver never did. They got Elway in a trade when Baltimore was on the clock. Right. Didn't Baltimore, because Elway was going to refuse to play for the Colts. I remember that. Isn't it funny? Had Elway gone to the Colts, he would have had Eric Dickerson as his running back. Eric Dickerson was just traded to the Colts, I think within a couple of years, right? When they first became Indianapolis. Oh, well, whatever. I don't know. What do I know? 85-79. Come on, Knicks. We're up by Maxey for three, and he hit it. 85-82, Knicks. Like Tyrese Maxey is freaking great, man. That dude can play. Gunner, Denver had two first overall quarterbacks win Super Bowls, and they didn't draft either one of them. Elway and Manning, yeah. 87-82. Let's go, Knicks. Come on. 4 minutes left. Roethlisberger. What did Roethlisberger do? I'm way behind on something. Embiid driving the lane on Robinson. Stole it. Oh, and they got it back. Maxey got it. Kelly Oubre got it and threw it down, dunked it. Yeah, he was the same draft as Eli Manning. They were in the same draft, along with Phillip Rivers also. Remember? Eli was drafted by San Diego at the time, the Chargers, and they traded. Phillip Rivers was actually drafted by the Giants, I believe, and then they traded. Then I have no clue. Denver never had a first overall pick that I can remember. I know Elway. But right, you're right, though. Elway was traded by the pick by Baltimore because he wasn't going to play. He already told them he wasn't playing there. You guys already solved it. Yeah, but we're still arguing Denver. We're still arguing that Denver. Oh, wait, Denver, he did say, though, that they never had a first overall. But Elway was – Truba, yes, Plunkett. Jim Plunkett, very good. Yep. Do you remember that? Truba, I'll go. Do you remember who Jim Plunkett's first two teams were before he went to the Raiders? Remember, he was considered a bust. Jim Plunkett was considered a bust. Do you remember who drafted him, then where he was traded to before the Raiders? Yeah, but we're arguing, Gunner, that Denver really was never a number one overall pick. Right? Gunner, he was drafted by New England. Very good. And where did he go after that? Wow, Gunner, that was actually really good. Where did he go after that before the Raiders? All right, 87-84, Knicks. 3.5 left. We have the ball. Brunson at the top of the key with 9 on the shot clock. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Brunson with the fadeaway jumper. Missed it. Robinson with the rebound. Didn't get it. Harris for the Sixers comes up with it. Only up by 3, guys. 3:12 left on the clock. Come on. I guess Johnny already forgot about his trivia question. No, I actually didn't, but that would be a normal guess, though. It did take me a minute because the Knicks game's ending now. I shouldn't ask questions, so I'll forget it. Embiid got it, man. Come on, man. Knicks, come on. We're only up by 1 with 2:40 left. Got to the 3 teams with the Ravens, Broncos, and Seahawks. It's crazy how old Denver and Seattle are, and they've never had the first overall pick. That is crazy. I had a point for that. It's gone now. I had a point. Come on, man. Knicks turned the ball over. Now we're falling apart. Come on. We have opportunities here, and we're blowing them. New England was one of them. Who was the second team Plunkett went to before the Raiders? Embiid over Robinson. We got the ball. He missed it. Let's go. Brunson bringing it up. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. We're up by 1. We being Johnny obvious, but we need a basket. He was fouled. They fouled Brunson. Let's go. You got to finish this now. You can't go back to Philly. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Knicks, knock these fools out. Yeah, Raleigh, I'm with you. New England was one of them. Yep, boom, Bruin. Yes, San Francisco. Very good. Wow. Wow, you guys, man. Wow. Very good. Wow. Truba, Cardinals. No, it was San Francisco. It was San Francisco. Raleigh, we need Brunson to take over these last 2 minutes. You're damn right we do. 2 minutes left. We're up by 2. Brunson at the free throw line. He's going to hit both of them. Come on. No, Rocco he always wakes up right at the end of the games, right? He just woke up again. I know he's got to go out now. I walked him before the game started. Come on, Rocco. It's only 2 minutes, Rocco, which means about 20 minutes in basketball terms. 150. Maxey has the ball. We're up by 3, 89-86. Stay on him. Robinson's and Embiid on Rob. Oh, Robinson took it from Embiid. OG going down and dunks it. Bam! Bam! Boom, boom, boom. Yes! Robinson stole the ball from Embiid. OG got it, went down and banged it home. Let's go, Knicks. Minute 30 left. 91-86. Oh, Maxey just scored and wait, hold on. Maxey just scored and won. Did he get a foul? He missed it. Maxey missed the free throw. I don't believe it. That doesn't happen all the time. All right, we're up by 3, 91-88, minute 25. Come on, Knicks. Come on, let's go. Come on, Brunson driving the lane. Mid-range jumper. He hit it. 5-point lead with a minute 10. Let's go, Knicks. Maxey bringing it up for the Sixers. Get the ball out of his hands. We don't want Maxey having the ball. Stolen by OG. OG bringing it down. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. $93-88 Knicks. 59 seconds left. Brunson with the mid-range jumper. Knicks steal the ball back. Robinson stole it from Embiid, and OG brings it down. Bang! And one. And he met. Come on, Knicks. Come on, OG. Hit this one, man. Come on. He missed the first one. Frisco is right. Frisco is right, Truba. And hell yeah, Raleigh, we're taking this thing over. OG hit this first. All right, good. 94-88 Knicks, 59 seconds. How the hell? Knicks up by 4 with 47 seconds left. Come on. Gunner, I saw that. You're right. I forgot about Alex Smith being taken over Aaron Rodgers. I forgot about that. 36 seconds left. 8 on the shot clock. We're up by 4. Come on, let's go. McBride, mid-range jumper. And he hit it. Come on, let's end this thing. Let's go. Up by 6 points with 28 seconds left. Let's go, Knicks. Come on. Come on. Deuce McBride. Let's go. You're right. San Fran, Alex Smith over Rodgers. You're right. Boy, what? Alex Smith was a serviceable, decent quarterback, but man, 49 is not taking Rodgers. Come on, Knicks. Freaking boom. There it is, guys. Rangers, Knicks. Rangers, Knicks. Let's go. Let's go. Up by 6 points with 28 seconds left. Yes, Truba, 1994 rewind, except this year we're going to take, both teams are going to take it. Jalen has 31 points. Look at Embiid. Embiid had 15 points. Shut down. Mitchell Robinson shut him down. Robinson, Hartenstein, OG shut him down. Took that cheap shot on Robinson the other game and had him sit out for a game. Uh-oh. Maxey got a foul, hit the three, and he gets one. Chance for a 4-point play. Hold on. Oh, that was a 2. Maxey baited Robinson into bumping into him when he shot the. Come on. They gave him a 3. Look at that. 4-point play, just like that. Now we're only up by 2 with 23 seconds left. We just gave up 4 points on one play. They fouled Josh Hart. He better hit both of these. He hits both of these, the game is over. We'll be up by 4. Hart has to hit both of these. Raleigh, we have this. We have this. We better have this, man. Come on. Here's my final. He missed it. Come on, Josh. Come on, man. You got to hit this one. Final NASCAR point. The Daytona 500 is considered the Super Bowl of NASCAR. Petty won it 7 times. Johnson won it twice. Mic drop. All right, he hit that. We're up by 3 with 15 seconds. Man, we needed both. 12 seconds, 10. This is the game, guys. Maxey for a long 3, and he hit it. He hit it. No timeouts left. 2 seconds. Come on, Brunson. The Knicks blew this, man. Come on. Boy, did they blow that. Up by 6 points with 20-something seconds. We give up a 4-point play. Going to overtime. Maxey hit a huge 3. Now we're going to overtime. Now we're going to overtime, and we should have wrapped this up. True, but that was a good one. There you go. Maxey is insane, Schnazzy. Yep. He baited Robinson when he went to shoot that 3. Baited him into bumping into him. Hits the 3, gets the 4-point play. We're up by 6 with 28 seconds left. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Maxey is insane. I've been saying it all along. The dude can play, man. And he did the smart thing. He baited Robinson into jumping up, and then he leaned in and put that 3 in. Bang. 4-point play, just like that. GB, another Aussie representative in the basement, another dweller here. What's going on, GB? Morning, Johnny Rock, and he arrived just in time for the and the overtimes. Isn't that amazing, GB? Yes, sir. Hope all is well with the Dungeonites. It will be if the Knicks can hold on. Maybe not. If it's OT, I'll ask for it now. Hey, JB, Isles tied it up. They were down 3-1. Oh, man. GB always, when GB shows up, overtime show up. G'day, Bruin. Your boys are going okay. But the Knicks, 2 minutes, guys, before the overtime. All right, here we go in overtime. Knicks up by 3, 4 minutes left. Let's go, let's go. Yes, Knicks up by 5. Let's go. Up by 5. Let's end this thing. Let's go. Islanders reverse sweep, Johnny. I'm telling you. Good day, Bruin. Your boys are going okay. Bruin, yeah, might go to overtime at the rate they're going. By the way, Truba, I'm remembering your final NASCAR point so I can drop that to Lou. He does have family over. That's why he's not on tonight. He has family visiting. Otherwise, he would have been on here with us. I'm gonna use that, though. Daytona, considered the Super Bowl of NASCAR. Petty won it 7 times. Johnson twice. I'll let him know you said that. Petty 7. If I don't write it down, I'm going to forget it. Johnson 2. Plus 200 wins to 83. I mean, that's pretty substantial. Who did the New Orleans trade? Oh, that was too easy. Come on. Yeah, that was an easy one, Gunner. Ricky Williams. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Let's go. I can't wait when we do the Yankees. We're going to have trivia. You guys get all your trivia ready when the Yankees finally come around, which probably won't be to June because the Knicks and Rangers are going to go far. Maxey hit another 3, man. 102 to 100. Maxey has 44 points. Dude is incredible, man. We cannot let this game get away and go back to Philly. Come on. Come on, Brunson for 3. He missed it. I don't like this, man. I do not like this. Maxey has the ball. Embiid wide open for 3. Watch out. Here he comes. Drives the lane. Underneath. We don't get the rebound. Embiid got it. And fouled. Imagine giving your whole draft for one guy. Yeah, because Yeah, because Mike Ditka thought Ricky Williams was the second coming of Walter Payton. Seriously, he did. He thought he was the second coming of Walter Payton. Not even close. Not even close. Ricky Williams he paid him in blunts. I just saw. No, they're reviewing a call here. That was good. That was good, Truba. Ricky Williams. Remember that? That's what I mean when I talk to you guys about the draft. Ricky Williams is a great example right there. He thought he was getting a Walter Payton. Can you imagine that? Ricky Williams isn't even the same breath as Walter Payton. It's not even close. Couldn't lick his shoes, man. Ricky Williams couldn't, not even close. And then Ron Dane was the other big one. Trent Richardson was another running back. Was supposed to be phenomenal. Like, come on. (102 to 100 Knicks). Every time we try to pull away, we somehow let Maxey get the ball back. Embiid only has 15 points this game. Come on, Knicks. Barry Sanders and Walter Payton and everybody else. Amen. Amen. And I understand. I'll take Walter Payton, and I understand and respect the Barry Sanders argument. I respect it. I get it. That comes down to a matter of opinion, but you're right. Walter, Barry, everybody else. Period. Right. I 100% agree with that statement. Well, 102 to 101 Knicks. Embiid split the free throws. 2:55 left in overtime. Brunson bringing it up. Come on, Knicks. How about Marcus Dupree, the best that never was? Amen. Amen. How about Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner? What was he in the NFL? Nothing. Knicks missed the shot. Here we go. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner, didn't do anything in the NFL. Oh, we got it back. Bring it up, Brunson. Bring it. Josh Hart. He missed it. Come on. Boom. They got the lead now. Now we're down by a point. Blowing opportunities. 2:16 left in overtime. Knicks down by 1. Come on, man. Can you believe this, Rocco? This is insane. Brunson driving up. Embiid stole the ball from him. Here we go. Minute 55 left. Sixers controlling the game. Blocked by Hartenstein, but the Sixers get the ball back. Can we not get the ball? Embiid. Philadelphia up by 3. Maxey went down hard. Oh, man, we just can't take advantage of anything now. Brunson was... Hart missed the freaking layup. Oh, Maxey is really limping. I don't want to see anybody hurt, man. When we win games, I want to win it straight up. Embiid hit the shot, by the way, and won. Now he gets the 1 free throw, which he'll probably hit. Now we're down by 4. With a minute 40 left. 9-0 run by the Sixers in the last 2 minutes. 9-0. Brunson blocked by Embiid. Did he get fouled? He got fouled, though. Now Embiid and Maxey are both limping. Truba 5-3, Carolina. They won? Bruins going to overtime. Oh, boy. Marcus Dupree, the best that never was. Wow. Yep. I don't know anything about the draft, Gunner, so you can X me out of that. I never follow the draft. Brunson going in. Now he was fouled for sure. Now he was definitely fouled. And my coffee candy's out. Oh, they're trying to get a flagrant. Down by 4 with 1:22. That's so much for the reverse sweep. Bruin, the Islanders Rangers series would be intense. All-time draft bust, Tony Mandarich. Well, that's a good guess from Green Bay, right? Mandarich, I remember he was very overhyped. Very overhyped. I think he played for the Packers and the Colts. Oh, there you go. Truba nailed it. Steroid City. What couldn't we consider Brian Bosworth as being another massive bust? Bosworth was another one. I just remember him getting trucked by Bo Jackson on that Monday nighter. Trucked at the goal line. Flagrant foul on Embiid. Brunson gets 2 shots, and we get the ball back. If you didn't see it, Embiid went down and slapped Brunson right in the face when he was going to shoot it. 2 shots for Brunson, and we get the ball back. We're down by 4. This is humongous. Right, Gunner. Incredible bulk to the incredible bust. Come on, Brunson. Hit these 2, and then we get the ball back. We get tied right here. We're getting our 4-point play right now. Come on. Second round between the Rangers and Islanders could have been a matchup of the decade. That would have been a hard-fought series. The Islanders always play, I hate to say it, but they always play the Rangers tough. We would have beaten them, but it could have gone 7. You're right, Gunner. Bruin. He missed 1. Come on, we're down by 3. We get the ball back. We're down by 3 now. I can't believe Brunson missed 1. All right, now we get the ball. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We're only down by 3 with 1:20. Plenty of time. Brunson for 3. And he ties it. Boom. And he ties it. Let's go. How is Oubre that wide open under the basket? What are we doing? $55 seconds left. We're down by 2. Come on, Knicks. Come on. Shot clock at 9. Let's go. Brunson driving the lane. Missed the jumper. We got the ball back. Oh, we lost it. $35 seconds left. We're down by 2. Philly with the ball. Hartenstein. Knicks ball. Yes. Yes. Hartenstein bumped it, went off Embiid, and we get it out of bounds. Our ball. Come on. 22 seconds left. We're down by 2. We got it. Brunt. Threw it away. Threw it away. Unless some miracle happens now, we're going to lose this game. We intentionally fouled right now. Intentionally fouled Tobias Harris. If he hits both, we're down by 4. Phew. Brunson went up for the 3, faked it, and passed it to Hartenstein, who wasn't paying attention, went out of bounds. Up by 6 with 28 seconds left in the game, and we blew it. He hits this one, this game's over. Night, Truba. Next game would be in Philly. If it went 7, it would be finish in New York. We're the number 2 seed. Philadelphia is number 7. We're down by 4 now. This game's over with 15 seconds. I mean, there's an outside chance, but boy, we blew this game, man. Night, Manav. Night, Truba. Second round between, oh yeah, I read that. Trying to see if I catch up. I probably missed, guys, you know me. If I missed some, I missed them. Yep. 15 seconds left. Man, we blew this game. Well, hopefully maybe we can find a 4-point play. Brunson faked that 3 and passed it to Hartenstein, who was already, Hartenstein was thinking he was going to shoot the 3, I guess, and he started shooting to the basket for like a rebound opportunity as Brunson passed him the ball. Total miscommunication between both of them. Oh. That's it. 8 seconds left. We're down by 4. That's it. And Sixers have the ball. Damn it, man. It's 5-3 Hurricanes brewing. I think there's 12 minutes left in the third. Is that true? Is that game still going on? Let me check while they're having all this talk here. I don't even know why I'm sticking around. I know they lost, but I don't want to miss any miracle happenings. Tyrese Maxey killed us. Killed us. 11 minutes left in period 3, 5-3. And what are your Bruins doing right now? Bruins, they didn't hit overtime yet. All right. Foul Tyrese Maxey. Probably going to hit both of them. I mean, we're down by 4. He's got to miss them both. Then we could have some miracle, like run down for a 3-pointer, get fouled, and have our own 4-point play, which Maxey pulled off. Huh. Reverse sweep is back on. Oh, amen, Bruin. That's New York. That's it. That's the game now. He hit the first one. Right. I'm just texting with family right now, and he said the same thing. This is not unbelievable. Damn right it's not unbelievable. That's why we were saying with the Knicks fans doing what they were doing in Philly. I mean, I loved it. I won't say I didn't love it. I did love it. But we didn't win the series yet. It's not like we won the series. Terrible. Fans doing that, I don't have a problem with. It's a matter of the series wasn't over. That's it. Knicks blew this game. Blew this game. Blew this game. Blew this game. Up by 6 with roughly 28 seconds left. All right, hold on, guys. Let's see when the next Knick game is. Damn it. And when the Rangers play, if the Carolina holds on, let me check when that is. I'll let you guys know when I'll be back on. Unbelievable, man. I guess the next, I don't even know. Well, you guys will know when I'll be back on because I'll just come back on, man. Come on. I was coming on here to celebrate tonight, man. Man, did we blow that game. So disappointing. So disappointing. All right, guys. Well, anyway, well, you never know. Well, hold on a second while you're still here, if anybody else is still here. And the Yankees lost too. What a great day, huh? Yankees lost too. Yankees play the Orioles tomorrow at 6:30. I won't guarantee anything. Listen, let's just let tonight go. Let it go. Let's let it go. Lucky Rocco slept through this whole game. He slept through the whole game, except for that 5 minutes of barking to let everybody know he was around, and then he passed back out. He's laid out. Anyway, guys, that was horrible. Night Bruin. Good luck to your Bruins. I'm probably going to watch that overtime. Probably watch the overtime, maybe. I got to take Rocco out now. And we really blew that game. Good night, Manav. Good night, Bruin. Thanks to everybody that supports the channel and pops through. We'll be back on when the Rangers and Knicks are back on, which the Knicks will probably be on. I would assume they'd be. Oh, wait. They just showed it. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. Let me back this up. They aren't giving the time of the game yet, but they're back Thursday night. The Knicks are back on Thursday night, so I'll probably see you guys then. Maybe for the Yankees tomorrow. That is a 10% chance, but we'll see. All right, guys. Thanks again. I will see you all later. GB showed up in time for the overtime. Unfortunately, we blew it. We still have to win one more game, and Philly still has to win 2. So hopefully we can just end this, but now we're going back to Philly. All right, guys. Good night. Thanks for joining the basement. Hit the like button. I'll see you all probably Thursday or whatever. I'm out.